fact that I was on Keith's live, you didn't like me.
Right, ASMR.
That's crazy.
Very true.
That's very crazy. You're prejudging me without knowing. You don't know what type of relationship
I didn't say what type of person you were. This not about you. I didn't say what type of person you were. I said I didn't like you. I could tell that you're the type of person that would get on my nerves.
Had told me that they didn't like me. If anybody didn't like me, it was after the fact that I left and I tried to whoop Keith out.
No, it was within the first 10 minutes that I was just like, no, oh no, she's too aggravating.
That's everybody's problem.
Let her speak.
You were not there.
Please.
Can y'all let her out of the box, please? Because I'm not going to be disrespected.
Go ahead, honey.
I'm going to take you down.
Go ahead, honey.
So I can say my piece.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right. Go ahead.
Nobody knows what me and Keith had going on. Me and Keith been talking for months. I told Keith, don't gift me. He wanted to gift me triathlons, whatever the fuck that stuff is. I don't even know what that stuff is. I told him not to do that because I don't want to make stuff noticeable. I said, the person that I am, I don't want, the big charades going on because my husband is incarcerated and he's a big timer and I don't want the type of problems for him. When me and Keith started talking, nobody knew. I was on his panel plenty of days.
Well,
plenty of days that he spoke. He told me, come get in my panel.
I want to say this because you ain't even got to explain all of that.
So that I can get there.
That was definitely apparent with the messages. That was very, very apparent that they've been talking before. But let's just keep it real, Miss Teresa. A lot of these women was mad because this woman is
they mad pretty. Because I was fucking. They didn't know.
Let's just keep it a G. And then on top of that, okay, she was getting in his lives. They talking about, oh, she annoying. Like y'all just jealous, bro. Let's just keep it all the way 100.
They was jealous.
God damn. And on top of that, I kept it real about Jazzy. I said, yes, Jazzy's beautiful. She looks good. Blah blah blah. I understand the daughter. Blah blah blah. We get that. But only part that I had a problem with was the apology, which I don't feel. Like
I never apologized to Keith. I never apologized to Keith. Ever.
So what? Yeah, they said that you and your daughter apologized to him.
Never.
Okay. I just like, come on now.
He called my phone yesterday. I missed his phone call. I called him back. He texted me, stop calling me. I said, I got a missed call from you. Are you serious right now? I said, boy, fuck you. And that's the last time I spoke to him.
Was on a text message. People surgery, y'all hating. So what? People do what they want to do with their bodies. I had surgery, y'all hated on that. When me and Keith was cool, y'all hated on that. At the end of the day, y'all do be hating on people that look better.
They do.
And a lot of y'all are not cute. Y'all are booger wolves. Y'all don't show yourself.
They claim that they didn't get along with me. They claim that they didn't get along with me. Not one person can come to me right now in that house and say that they had a problem with me. Not one person right now.
And on top of that, if y'all was so concerned, why did none of y'all meet up and come to the meet and greet? Like, for real, like, that's just crazy. At the end of the day,
and my daughter was invited by Keith. You know why Keith invited my daughter? Because he said he was very proud of her for being who she was, and he wanted to make sure that she had $1,000, and he didn't want to give it to me because we was laughing about it. He said if he gave me the money, he thought I was going to go spend her money, and he told me to bring her so she can get her money personally.
So Cherry, can I ask you a question?
This is what happened.
Cherry, that's your real daughter?
That's my daughter, yes. Me and my husband have 2 daughters together. We have our oldest daughter is going to be.
Go ahead. Stop calling her. Whoever calling her.
Somebody got a phone call.
You say it again,
They calling me to tell me not to do this.
No,
she didn't. She said that never happened, Diamond Girl. That never happened. That she said that never happened. So don't stop. She said that never happened. That apology never happened.
She said I never apologized to Keith. So the last message I told Keith was, boy, fuck you. That's the last thing I said to him.
So I just made, I was like, bruh. See, that's how the congregation do. They hate so hard that they make up lies.
They got me banned right now. They got me banned on this page.
And they gonna keep reporting you, Jazzy. That's what they gonna keep doing. That's what they do. They
this is somebody else's page. They had this page banned. They got my other page banned. When I was telling the truth, they went in on the reports, and I'm banned. I'm currently banned for 7 days. Now, I can be unbanned. I have somebody that wants to get me unbanned. I can get unbanned.
Follow me back,
Jazzy,
on this
the
page.
Negativity, let it stay like that. Let them believe what they want to believe.
Girl, please, I've been dealing with this a long time.
This whole shit about me smelling like shit, I wasn't even in that house. How am I going to shit up somewhere where I'm not at?
But the bottom line is, if he was so mad at that, then why was he laying up with you? Why was y'all doing all that conversating?
Correct.
Girl, come on. At the end of the day, we know what it was. Y'all
he was mad for the fact that the other niggas
Keith
was
is an
talking
asshole,
to me.
period.
He was mad because the other niggas was talking to me, and he felt mad because I was playing in my robe dominoes with the other niggas. I was there at a meet and greet. I had told him beforehand, I'm not coming there to fuck you. Don't think because you giving me and my daughter money means I'm gonna fuck you. I said I could lay next to a nigga all day. I'm not gonna fuck you. You don't have no test results. I heard you got herpes. I heard all these negative stuff about stuff from you. If I don't see no paperwork, ain't nothing happening. And even then, if you do have the paperwork, I don't know. That's exactly what I told him. So all this stuff he's telling people, all this bullshit is a bunch of bullshit. And everybody putting their own little twist on it. This and my daughter was drinking and she was this.
Well, honestly, you really don't have to explain
bullshit
anymore, honestly, to these people, because these people are nobodies. I just had to come ask because I hate when people make up lies. I wanted to be sure from you about the apology. Other than that, I don't have a problem with nothing that's going on.
I never apologize.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make sure that was clear because they was putting lies out, and I don't like that.
Trey, how long?
What it is on that, y'all can go back and talk about whatever the hell it is y'all want to talk about. But at the end of the day,
I got a question, Precious.
Nothing else.
Cherry, how long did you know Keith before this meet and greet?
About 2 months.
For 2 months? So then he knew you more than the rest of the people that went on this meeting.
That's what I'm saying, and I said that on my live. I said, outside of this app, Keith is a totally different person. Mm-hmm. It's when he's in the app, and you know what he tells me? You know when I'm on the app, I'm entertaining. Don't worry about what I say on the app, but that's what pissed me off, because at the end of the day, don't get on the app trying to show out on me when you just told me, you know, you doing it for entertainment. So you entertaining at my expense? No, that's not what you gonna do. If you gonna entertain. Don't do it at my or my daughter's expense.
Did it to his own mama, girl.
So at the point in time when they said that when your daughter went and spit on Keith, and you said it was like 2 or 3 people that tried to stop you?
No, that never happened. I never said that.
So
when my daughter and him got into it because he was being disrespectful, and my daughter was like, Keith, I know you lying. You finna call my, because he was holding his phone on live. Mm-hmm. She was like, you're getting on live and you're calling my mama all these bad words, and you was living for my mama. She couldn't believe that he was doing that. And he called her. He was like, oh, shut up, little bitch. You a little hoe. And she was like, are you serious? And then all I heard was when she was like, my daddy said anybody disrespect them. The worst disrespect is to spit on somebody. And she spit. I don't know if it landed on him. I don't know if she spit on him. I don't know what happened. But all I know is when she spit on him and he looked like he was finna jump, I started to go at him, and everybody bum rushed me and started like pushing me towards the front of the house. When she came back to the front of the house is when I heard, oh, he pushed her down. I didn't even know that it was a big situation with him and her. I thought that they was trying to get me away from him because I was so hyped. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that he had even touched my baby until me and her were leaving, and I seen her clothes messed up. I was like, why your clothes look like that? She was like, oh, he ran behind me and he pushed me down. I said, he did what? And she was like, yeah, and he slapped that lady. He slapped that lady so hard. But I was like, you lying. And I was ready to go back. And I was like, dang, if I go back now, we might go to jail in Texas. So I was like, you know what? It doesn't make sense for us to go back. I said, I asked her, I said, do you want to, let's go ahead and file charges, or you want to, let's deal this our way when we get home? She was like, Mommy, we going to deal it our way when we get home. And that's what we did.
So you can still file charges when you get back in your state?
Oh, yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Mm-hmm. She's an adult. She would have to do it on her own. And that's what people keep saying. Oh, why would you bring your child? Duh. Think in your stupid ass mind. Why would a mother bring her child to an event? No, we were invited. Our shit was paid for. We got money on arrival. It wasn't nothing. She's grown. Keith had, huh?
Said plus your daughter's grown, and I'm damn sure gonna kick it with my daughter when she get grown. So.
My daughter's 18. They said some shit about, oh, she was drinking, and I told her to go mingle with the niggas. That's a lie. What mother and man, me and my daughter, me and both of my daughters, we travel. Anybody that knows me on other social media platforms, I'm very big on Snap. Anybody knows I always take my kids, because when I was younger, I didn't travel a lot. So now that I'm able to do so, me and my kids travel all the time. It's never a time that I'm going somewhere that I don't take one of my kids or both. Sometimes I go places by myself, but for the most part, me and my kids travel together. So going to Houston, Texas was nothing. Now Keith is trying to make it out to be something that it ain't, but it's really just a clout thing for him. And he has a big platform. He knows, whatever he says, they're gonna go by. The congregation is gonna back him up. Ain't no way in the world.
Ain't no winning that. You're just gonna keep talking and talking and talking and talking. If you think that you're really about to shut these old motherfuckers up, you're never gonna be able to do it, honey.
So, Cherry, can I ask you a question?
And then the thing about it is, he made Sue apologize for slapping her. Ain't no nigga finna hit me, and I'm finna apologize to him. I'm gonna hit you back.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, and I don't have no problem with Sue. I heard she was talking shit about me too, but that means all of y'all was phony because nobody said anything negative to me in my face.
That part.
Everybody was getting along at that party. Nobody said nothing out of the way until Keith started saying stuff. Then it started being, oh, they jumping on the bandwagon. KOB looked like a fucking lollipop head ass motherfucker. I cannot wait to get to him. Because he was running with his fucking shoes off trying to catch up with Keith when Keith was supposed to take me to the mall. I was the one that said I don't want to go. If you going to take KOB, I'm not going. We were supposed to go to the fucking mall together and get me the Gucci boots that I wanted. And KOB came running. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go. Y'all can go. And me and my daughter went in our rental, and we went to the mall separately. He was in the mall doing the most, all that bullshit. Please, it's for entertainment. You know what Keith says on this shit? It's a check. He does this for a check. The text messages, he's showing our text messages like what nigga in their right mind, a real nigga is going to be showing a girl's text messages. That's some
girl, you
ass shit. Sarah, this is a text message right here on the screen. That's what Keith showed your text. Your text message is right there.
And I told him that yesterday when he got in the box. I'm like, you showing the text messages, I have the same text messages. I'm not denying what I said. I'm not denying what I did. But you're trying to make it out to be what it really is not. In the text messages, you see how I talk to him. And that's his problem. He can't control me. He know that I'm a fucking boss. He can't do nothing with me. So, like I told him, bitch, I laid next to you and didn't give you shit. Like he tried to make it like I tried to come on to him and he didn't want it.
Girl, please. That's what them old birds want.
I'll wait. I'll wait. Jazzy, KOB was actually in my family. I was very cool with him, so I was very disappointed that he had anything negative to say about me because he was living for me at the party. Oh, Jazzy, you look so good, girl. The nigga even kissed me on my forehead one time.
Girl,
I was like, damn. Okay, and everybody say I was so extra. Y'all hoes is just hating. Period. Y'all don't know the relationship that me and Keith had. Why would he give me his phone to get on his lives? If he was so mad with me. Why did he give me his robe to try?
Now, we did see all those clips. Those are facts.
They didn't see that. They didn't see none of that. I got all this.
Because I played that on my live. I played that on my live, honey. We seen you on the table with him. We seen you in the screen, taking his phone. He was using your phone to hold his phone up.
Correct.
I showed all that.
Correct.
Correct. Let me ask you, and then I showed the comment section right when you first got on the screen. Nigga,
nobody ever said that we had a relationship. We didn't have a relationship. Back on.
Who is you? Where's the pastor?
Yes, they was very mad. They was very mad. And they knew this because when I used to come to his panels, they used to always be like, why she always in the number one spot? He used to lock his box to keep me in the number one panel, actually. And he used to tell me, if I'm going on live, you better get there. And if I'm there, I tell him I'll come in and I do whatever I'm doing. When I get there, the box will be locked. He'll open up the box and then he'll let me in.
So okay, I got a question. So why does everybody so concerned about your husband so much, but they not acting like this nigga don't got?
I don't know.
So who is Don Shay? Don't he got a whole girl living common law wife with the baby mama that he was about to somersault? Like, why are y'all checking her?
They just worried about
that's clearly not free. But this nigga got a whole baby mamas that he living with, entertaining all of that he cheat on constantly. What the fuck?
I'm gonna take you down because I got more people that want to come up and talk to Cherry. I got a question for you, Cherry. You said your daughter seen Sue get slapped?
Yeah, she told me after the fact. She told me, she was like, Mommy, and he slapped that lady. I said, who? She was like, the lady with the shortcut, Miss Sue. I said, I know you fucking lying. I said, did she hit him back? She was like, Mommy, I don't know, because when I walked away, he was walking behind me. But that's the part that I saw. I saw him walking behind her, and I picked up the golf club because I thought he was going to hit my baby from behind. I was ready to tag his ass with the golf club, and they was grabbing it from me, and he just went a separate way. And the niggas and the dudes that was there, they was like, we do not condone this shit. Like, we so sorry, Jazz. Like, so much stuff came out in between the process, and then he went back live. It was like, damn, how you going live after this whole situation? Like, you really need to chill the fuck out. Like, you live for live.
Oh.
It was really like crazy. And I'm like, okay, at this point, they was like, you can stay here. We don't have no problem with you. You and your daughter can stay here. Y'all safe. We don't want y'all to feel, you know, like we kicking y'all out or nothing like that. And I was like, yeah, you know.
So in other words, are you saying that Sue covering up for Keith and his actions that he did on the trip?
Well, I don't know if she's covering up for him, but ain't no way no man gonna slap me, and I'm not gonna slap them the fuck back or do something in retaliation. I heard that she apologized to him and said she was sorry. If that's what she did, then that's on her, but it couldn't have been me. No man is not gonna slap me or hit me or do anything to me, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry. Just like people saying I apologize to him. Apologize to him for what? He pushed my child down. To be honest with everybody that said, oh, it's okay for him to have pushed her down because she spit on him. What did he do to her to spit on him?
That's what I was asking earlier.
He's a grown man.
That's what I was asking earlier.
He's a grown, almost 40 years old man. Ain't no way in the world. I don't give a damn what nobody said or did to me. You're not going to fucking chase an 18-year-old down to push them down. We never apologized to him. The last thing I said to him was, boy, fuck you. That's the last thing I said to him. And Keith knows my number very well. He gave my number to KOB. KOB called me, and I'm like, and I texted him. I was like, why the fuck did you give that boy my number?
So did Keith get in contact with you, Cherry, after this event, after it taking place? Has he called? He called me yesterday morning. I missed his call. I guess he got mad when I called him back. He didn't answer, and then he texted me, stop calling me. Like, I guess the way he was texting made it seem like, you know, he trying to not, but please, like you said off the app, you cool, you chill. He was mad because he couldn't control me. He couldn't get what the fuck he wanted out of me. And he's not used to that. He's used to girls, you know, falling all over him. He paid for a damn round trip ticket and they do everything he wanted them to do. And that was not the case with me. I'm used to shit. You can't just buy me a fucking couple of $100 Gucci boots and think that you're gonna get what the fuck you want out of me. No, I'm used to shit. So what she's trying to tell y'all, what Cherry's trying to tell y'all, and I see this for myself with you congregation bitty women, y'all used to saying yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. That's all they do. That's all they do. They was living for Keith. They was really living for him, and they was like, why she getting on his live? First of all, these comments. So well, why she touching his phone? Get him back the phone. Like, shut the fuck up, girl. You just mad it's not you. You just mad it's not you. What really made me mad was KOB hate on other going women. In on me when he was living for me too. Like, KOB, come on now. We supposed to have been in the same family together. Why were you going in on me? Sent an invite. Huh? They said let KOB up. They gotta send an invite. Nobody's in there to talk to you. There's somebody. So anyway, I'm not, this is nothing. This don't have nothing to do with looks because I'm not shallow. I don't care what a person look like. I feel how I feel about people off of vibes. I know how I am. I'm very easily irritated. So if in the first couple of minutes a person does something to aggravate me, this already let me know. But what would I have done to aggravate you? When he was in there, okay, this is my opinion. If I'm aggravated by something, I can be aggravated by something. Everybody has their triggers and things that aggravate them. Okay, so what would I have done to trigger you to be so mad with me? Okay, I'm telling you. What you were doing when he first went live, just all of the extra, but that's not high school. That's not your was business, aggravating to me. That's you. It was that's aggravating. Okay, and that's what I'm telling you. All right, don't. That's what I'm letting you know. This don't have nothing to do with your looks or nothing. You're getting upset for what? You one thing we not doing. Hold on for a second, Terry. We're not screaming on
That's
here.
crazy.
And I'm going to take you down in a
That's what I'm
heartbeat.
saying.
Hey, look, what's going on, comment section? First and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. The way that you came off about me having your number, fuck your number. At the end of the day, I ain't call you but that one time.
Don't do it.
No,
Don't
because
do it.
I watched you do all of that.
I don't know
let's
why
talk
he
about it.
gave you my
I
number.
wish you could mute her right now. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is on some real shit. This is from me being an observant person. Your ass was doing the most from the time you walked in the door, my nigga.
You're lying, KLB. And why was you living for me then?
No.
Why was you living for me? Don't do that.
I won't live for you.
You
I
want
was
to
living
get in
off how
here
you was
because
doing
you
the
on
most,
Pastor
my
P's
nigga. Like
dick.
you would
That's
literally go.
fine.
Who changes
That's
their
fine.
clothes 3, 4, 5 times in the same day? You went from a suit
Okay, so
to
what's
a
wrong with
body
that? Is
robe
something wrong
to
with
an
taking a bath and
outfit
changing your
back to a
clothes?
swimsuit.
How much times
Like,
did you
so how you
change?
bashing on a?
How
I
much
see we
times
got
did you
receipts.
change? How
Niggas
much
got
times did you
receipts.
change?
Niggas got receipts
So what's
on
wrong
how
with
you was
changing your
being
clothes?
extra,
Please,
how you
y'all
was
making
doing the
every
most.
little thing into something big that
You said
it was
what?
irrelevant. As a man, you should not have gotten yourself involved with me and his issues.
As
If you
a man,
felt like something was wrong, you could have came to me and said, "Damn,
as a
Jazzy,
woman, you
why
shouldn't have
you
put
changing
yourself
your
in a
clothes so
position
much?"
to get
Instead of
yourself
waiting till
played
after
by a
the
nigga
fact
who didn't
to
want
say,
you from
"Oh,
the
she
jump.
changed her
You was
clothes."
going off how
What
you
the
was built
fuck?
and how you look and thought that shit was gonna translate to real life. You
No,
not
that's
getting in
what
real
you
life,
thought.
baby.
I never said that.
It's not.
That's what
It's
you
not, baby.
thought, or that's what Pastor P makes you think. I never told
I
you to
seen
think
it for
that.
myself I observed you. Like
Sir,
I
you
watched
just
you.
said I changed 5 times.
You
That was a
on a
problem
daily
because
basis.
I wanted to
watch
change.
you on
That
a
was a
daily
problem.
basis. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like we watched you. I
Okay, so
watched
y'all
you.
was watching me. So y'all came to the meet and greet to watch me. That's
No,
what it was.
I
Okay,
watched
now
you
I
before the meet and greet even happened because I knew what type of time you was gonna be on. For starters, who bring their fucking
How you knew what type of time I was
to
going
a
to be on?
grown ass event?
You came in
At the end of
here
the day,
to
you bought your
argue with me.
teenage daughter
You're a woman.
to a
You're a
fucking
woman.
event.
You're
Y'all in
a
the
woman.
comment
So
section,
at
if
this
y'all don't
point,
find something wrong.
Alright. One thing I'm not gonna let you do, KLB, nah, whatever your goddamn name is disrespect the woman in front of my presence. I wasn't brought up like that. I thought you were gonna come up and talk to Cherry, very politeful, but you haven't done that.
no.
You didn't.
Can I say something?
No, you can't. You're not coming up here hollering and screaming neither. Alright? Anybody coming up here hollering and screaming, y'all motherfuckers forgot who room y'all in. Bitch, y'all gonna learn me real quick, ho, and I can turn this goddamn camera around and show you who the fuck I am. Don't come up here hollering and screaming. Correct. Bitch, no, you can't. Get your ass in the comments. Now you got me hollering, ho? The fuck?
She ain't let nobody talk. Maybe you ought to mute her. Everybody that got up here, she ain't let them talk.
Hold up. Don't do that.
Y'all been talking a long time.
We have been talking a long time. So don't be disrespectful in my life. If Cherry is here to defend herself, I'm gonna let her do that. And like I said, I'm not having no man come up here and disrespect a woman. I don't care if she right or she wrong. I wasn't brought up like that. Okay? We respect each other. If I lose my goddamn page, I'm gonna be on y'all asses for sure. For sure. You can guarantee you that. Alright? So we can handle our recording like adults.
Okay, well, I'll start again. Maybe I can get it out this time.
Alright, now Cherry, let her say what she gotta say.
Again, I wasn't judging you, and this don't have nothing to do with the way that you or anybody else looks. I'm not that shallow. I do not have a problem with anybody who thinks that they're whatever they are. But what I'm saying is, you can tell when you first meet a person in the first few minutes. I can tell in the first few minutes if I'm going to like you or not. If you get on my nerves in the first few minutes, I know not to fuck with you. I know you're likely going to aggravate me forever. So that's why I said I didn't like you. That's why I said that. That's why, and I didn't. I'm not saying that you're a bad person or you definitely made some decisions that I wouldn't have made. But I mean, at the end of the day, I got one child. She's too busy out of the United States. While we talking about money, she's too busy attending college in Switzerland. So she couldn't go to a meet and greet with no grown folks with me. No way. And she never will. That's not my motherfucking friend. That's my daughter. And if she go somewhere and she get in some shit and a bitch get on her motherfucking ass, she better not call me. If you spit at somebody, male or female, and they tear that motherfucking ass up, you got your motherfucking ass towed up.
Okay, and that's your personal opinion.
And that's just
okay.
that. That's just me.
And
I'm not. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna be. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm jealous of you the way you look because I have an opinion. I don't care what nobody look like. Beyonce got cheated on, baby. Do you realize that?
Okay, so like I said before,
you talking about a boss? Beyonce got cheated on, baby.
Everybody's
let her talk.
Everybody has their own persona. Everybody's raised differently. Everybody's taught different things. Now, you may think that a man calling you and your mom bitches and hoes is not disrespectful, but if that's what she felt is disrespectful, and the ultimate disrespect that she can get through is to spit on him, if that's what she felt like doing and she did that, then that's what she did. Just like how you thought it was okay for him to try to, they were saying, oh, he should have dug her face in the ground because she spit on him. It's the same way. A disrespect for a disrespect. No sin is greater than the next. So if he disrespected her and her mother, then of course, if she disrespected him back by spitting on him, it's the same thing. It's the same.
No,
thing.
my child, no matter what another adult says, my child better not say nothing to nobody grown.
Same thing. Oh, she punched a grown ass man in his mouth. Why did she do it? That's what people is not understanding. And why was it okay for him, if he claimed she was a child, why was it okay for him to push her down? It's the same difference.
Like I said, my daughter already know I'm grown. When I'm handling grown folks' business, you stay in your motherfucking place.
Well, that's your daughter. Somebody say to me. My daughter is grown. She's 18 years old. She's considered an adult. There are girls out here that are 16 years old considered adults. In an adult situation, just like me, I asked her, do you want to press charges? Because if you want to, you would have to do it on your own because you're an adult. I can't go to the police and say, hey, I want to press charges on him because he hit my baby. They're going to say, no, your baby's 18. She needs to speak up and act just like a person that gets abused. A grown-ass woman, nobody can report that shit. She has to be the one to go in there and say, okay, this is what happened, this, da, 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 and then it has to be handled that way. My daughter is 18. My daughter was invited. My daughter was there. My daughter was not in the way. Nobody in that damn house can say that they saw my daughter drinking anything. They saw my daughter doing anything negative. I heard somebody said that I brought her there to show her off to men and all that. Please.
I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. I was a bit taken aback that you took your husband's daughter with you. You thought it was okay to even.
That's my daughter. That's
no. When you went live that night, because that's what you're not gonna do. When you went live, you said, "This is my stepdaughter. This is my husband's daughter." When you went live in the car, you said that.
Never said that. Play the recording, please. Let's play the recording.
Now, when I heard her, she said that. Daughter. I never heard anything about stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter.
Because I have her
stepdaughter. She's my stepdaughter. I pushed this child out. I know who my kids are.
Okay.
Why would I say?
I never heard anything about stepdaughter.
Even if she is your daughter,
they hear what they want to hear.
Did you think that it was a good idea to take her with you to show her cheating on her father?
The whole thing is that Pastor P has a big platform. Whatever he say goes. The congregation backs him. They go to bat for him. First of all,
that's the thing, Terry. You're getting offended when I'm not offended. You're getting offended because the things because of the things that people are saying, and there's nothing but the truth. You took your daughter.
I'm gonna speak in for a second.
Cheat on her father. I wonder what type of message
let's stop this for a second, okay? This is where y'all getting the story a little bit amped up because she never cheated. She never slept with Keith. Keith said she never slept with him, so she did not cheat.
Correct. Right. Correct. And I told him that off rip. You know what Keith told me to do? Keith told me I needed to get
Harris.
That's his problem.
But he's
very upset that I will not.
I'm gonna take you down because there's more people coming up. Tip.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Y'all saying that Cherry cheated. She didn't cheat. Okay?
I never cheated.
Hello.
Hey, y'all. Good evening.
Good evening, sweetie.
Hey, Cherry. Hey, host. So, I'm just one of the ones in the comments that's just fans of y'all and just following, So I guess I've been following the weekend and following the story myself. I wasn't there or anything else. And after hearing Cherry, your side, and hearing Pastor's side, I do feel like there was error on both of y'all part. I don't, and so, you know, Cherry just being a woman to woman, and the part that I see, I guess, is because, you know, he went down and read y'all text message conversation. So out of that text message conversation, what I got from that was, I can believe you when you explain why you brought your daughter, because I had the same reaction in a sense, but I also have family members that party and drink and smoke and do things with their grown children, 18 and above, when their children turn 18. So some of us will actually mingle and socialize, you know, in gathering settings with our grown kids, and some of us won't. I'm on that branch where, like, no, I'm not going to go out and party and socialize with my grown children. But I have family members and friends that do. So, in the sense that,
listen,
you know, the gathering that y'all have.
Okay, so, listen, y'all not understanding this whole situation.
You know, Ted, just let me say my part, though. Just let me say my part, though, boo, because I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you explained the reason why you brought your daughter, and I can understand that, because if there's a guy that I'm talking to, and he knows my daughter graduated, and, you know, me and him been talking for 2 months or more, or even less, or whatever. We're talking and we're getting to know each other, and we have good vibes or whatever with each other. And you know, he says he's proud of my daughter graduating and this and that, and, you know, bring her right, because you're saying, like, me and my child was invited. So if you're invited and you know that, okay, man, we just gonna have a hangout at an Airbnb, y'all come out here, we might, you know, barbecue, swim, you know, just hang out and have fun, then I'm like, okay, well, now I understand why she brought her daughter. You know, he wanted to give her a gift personally. He didn't want to give it to you. All of that is understandable and believable to me. I've been following Pastor for a while, and he's very generous like that. Pastor done helped so many people out and given to so many different people. So I don't see why you would be lying and saying that, you know, saying y'all weren't invited. You know what I'm saying? I heard nobody to me has said yet that was there has said that, well, when you got there with your daughter, you know, he said, or they heard him say, oh man, you brought her, like, I didn't want you to bring her, or this, that, and the other. Y'all were open and invited with open arms. So, I mean, it's understandable that you brought your daughter, you know what I'm saying? So just as a woman out here, you know what I'm saying, I'm on your side with that. Like, I don't feel like nothing was wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Correct. It's a house gathering, y'all chilling, and y'all were invited, and he's, you know, she's getting a gift. It would sound like to me, if he would have done that, they might have just spoken, hey, or, you know, this and that, you know, she could come in the room. Who you talking to? And you're like, I'm talking to Pastor, girl, you know, you're like, oh, well, tell him hi and different things. You know, I can see that happening. So,
okay, thank you for coming. Oh, sweet my Jesus. Okay. All right, go ahead and check.
Oh my God.
You have any food left?
Oh, like, Miss Teresa, why is she being attacked by all these old
She's not being attacked. We asking questions. This is her time to talk.
Bottom line is, it doesn't matter, because she shouldn't have to explain all that. Well, you don't know the full scope of any situation.
Okay.
You're never gonna know.
Okay. That ain't gonna be happening over here, okay? Everybody wants Cherry to talk, and this is time for Cherry to speak, okay? All right? Anybody don't like what I'm doing in my room, don't have to be here. And I'm gonna be disrespectful in a few minutes. Y'all please stop telling her to stop talking, because Keith is doing all the goddamn talking and Cherry not getting her damn side out. That's why everybody believes in what Keith is saying. Understand me? So let her talk. Now, Cherry, go ahead and say what you guys say. Anybody got a problem with what I just
That's what I keep saying. There's nothing that's really need to be said. The whole situation got blew out of proportion. It got to a point that he ended up on live. I don't know if he was mad that I left and I didn't tell him anything. I don't know what it was. But in the text messages, he was like, he was saying something like, oh, I got you, or something like that, because you know, he felt like I was talking to him crazy. I told him he needed to come work for me and shit like that. But I think he has a control problem. He needs to control every situation that he's in. I think they're reporting me because my phone is twitching.
You want to get down, come back up? You want to get down, come back up? Y'all, don't report Cherry. Understand that? If any congregation in here, I'm going to get my admins to kick y'all the fuck out. And y'all know I don't like y'all. All right? Let her speak. We all agree.
Like I said, everybody just, the whole situation is being taken out of proportion. Nobody knows how everything really worked. Nobody knows what was going on behind the scenes. Nobody knows what's going on with me and my husband. Keith came on here and brought my husband into this situation, and he didn't have to do that. Like, I would never put his outside of this app business, even now, up until now, all the shit that I know about Keith, I still would not put it out there on this app, because why? I'm a real ass motherfucker. I'm not going to do that. He said he used this platform for entertainment purposes, then do that. My thing was, when he got on here and calling me all type of bitches and hoes, I guess he thought I wasn't coming back to the house. So he got on there and he thought he was going to air me out because he thought that's what I was going to do. And that was not my intention at all. Like, I didn't have no relationship with you like that for you to air me out or for me to try to air you out. He texted me about some damn Gucci socks. I'm like, my daughter walks around in Gucci socks at the house. What am I going to do with a size 12 or 13 men's worn ass socks? Like, what the fuck am I going to do with socks? And I just felt like he was using that as a reason or an excuse to be mad so he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do, which was get on live and be disrespectful. And at one point it was like too much. Like, you a man. What type of man? And then it's like every woman that you meet up with, you got a problem with. Like, now you the fucking problem. Why is it that the whole Nunu storyline he had going on, it's like, damn, why every woman you meet up with, there's a problem behind it? Like, then you're the fucking problem. Either you gay or you got a problem. It's either one of the two. My husband has not ever been in any fucking social media drama ever. My husband is very, very bossed up. You would never know that. If you looked at my husband, you would not know he's a boss unless you really know him, like how people that really know him know him. And then you're going to bring my husband into this, knowing that I didn't lie to you about my husband. Our first conversation, I told him, like, look, I'm legally married, you know, and right now my husband about to do some big fucking time. And at the end of the day, me and my husband have a bond. We have a relationship. We're not baby mama, baby daddy, where the shit is crazy and, oh, he going to get mad. No, my husband told me, you know what? You a woman and I'm a real ass nigga. If you going to fuck with a nigga that's going to make sure you and my girls is straight. He even got to the point was like, damn, if you fucking with somebody, when I call one day, let me talk to that nigga. Let me chop it up with him and let me see what type of nigga it is you trying to get into. If we want to be real. And I told Keith that. I said, my husband, you know, it might hurt him to know that I might go out there and find someone else. So he gave me that. He was like, if we got to get a divorce, baby girl, for you to be happy with all this time I'm finna get, go ahead and do that. That is the relationship that me and him have. I'm the one that chose to not just go out there and just be hoeing around and fucking, oh, he said I could do it, so let me just do it. So people don't know what the fuck is going on. Keith ain't gonna tell motherfuckers that he told me, oh, you need to get a divorce so we could just do what we gotta do. And I had to be like, you know what? We gonna chill. You know, let me get shit together. We don't go together. So we just talking. How I know I want to go with you. How I know I want to fuck you. How I know I want to be with you to say, oh, let me just, yeah. I might get to the point that I end, eventually divorce him. But right now, at this very moment, it's up in the air. And this is what people do not know. They don't understand. And I spoke these things to Keith outside of this app. And for him to bring up my husband in the app is like, you the one that told me we not going to, try to bring that shit up because he told me the congregation was going to hunt and find out and try to put my husband on blast. He told me that out of his own mouth. So I went along with him too. I was like, you know what? Yeah, we won't do that. We won't put that part out there. Let's keep it cordial on the app, whatever. And what we got outside the app, we deal with that. So all this, oh, she married, she got a husband. My husband is a good nigga. People that know my husband, that know my husband, they know he's a good man. He takes care. My husband is in jail and he's providing for me more than Keith ever will. So people that don't know and they...
Can I say something real quick? I don't believe shit you saying. You've been saying the shit that you just brought up with Nunu. You didn't even know that shit before until somebody just told you about it the other night.
Excuse me,
last
that's
night
not
or
true,
this
ma'am.
morning.
You don't know what I know. See, that's your problem.
Yeah, because you repeating shit that was said to you. You keep fucking talking. Let someone else talk. My damn,
you're
you
being
keep saying this
disrespectful by
nigga
coming
said
in here and
this and
telling me
this.
something.
Hold up.
And you're being disrespectful by interrupting me when I...
Hold up. We're not doing that. I thought you were coming up to be respectful to her. This is about Cherry. Y'all keep telling her to be quiet. This show is for her. Okay? A lot of y'all, like I said, y'all getting on my nerve already, being disrespectful to the guests. Y'all see her name in this title. Am I correct? It's Keith and her. So y'all can't tell her to be quiet when she's trying to tell her story. We on agreement with that?
And that's I don't want Keith to be wrong. I don't want Keith to be wrong.
All I did was say, excuse me, and when I was talking, I was interrupted. So let me finish real quick. No, I don't want Keith. My thing is, I just don't feel as though you're telling the truth.
Okay.
So everything that you're saying was debunked by the messages that he showed. And you're saying that, oh, he brought up your husband, but the text messages he showed, you were sitting up there talking about him getting a divorce, or you getting a divorce.
That's what I said. They are personal text messages outside of this app that I would, as a woman, I would never show our personal text messages on the internet.
Well, he showed them.
That's some whole shit. That's some whole shit. He did that shit.
He showed them. I mean, it wasn't whole shit because it really wasn't much. That's your opinion. Because you kept texting and he was barely responding.
Right, because
he was asking to see his weenie meat.
Show the call log? Is he going to show
you
the call
was
log
asking to see his weenie meat, and he said, LOL. He wasn't really responding.
Let me say something real quick. Hold up, Candace. Hold for a second. And I see where she's going. That is some whole shit for him to show your personal text. And just like she said, he's not showing the call log. So y'all jumping on Keith's dick like it's large, and y'all say it is. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not jumping on
Let me finish.
Okay? He's been sitting up
y'all, let me finish, okay? Y'all can't tell her she's not telling the truth. This is her story. This is her testimony. We can't come to Cherry and tell Cherry, you're wrong, you're not saying the correct and everything. If this is what she want to tell her, let her tell it. That's her opinion. The same way Sugar Trap, you got your opinion, I got my opinion. But at the end of the day, when we all log off, guess who got to deal with one another? We got to deal with ourselves. So, and y'all know, goddamn well, Keith played with the women on this internet, from Facebook all the way to now. Y'all know he does.
But they put themselves in that position, Miss T.
Correct.
You were sitting up there trying to go down there thinking you was going to be in a relationship with the nigga.
I never
and
said
then you
that,
felt
baby
played
girl.
because he said your news
She said she never said that.
Well, I mean, if I tell a nigga, oh, I'm going to get a divorce and shit like that, you can come work for me.
I told him that
seems like you want the nigga.
We had already had that conversation prior.
I don't know. Okay, well, I just wanted to give you my opinion because I was low-key tired of hearing you talk and say the same shit on everybody's live. But
bye.
No, I'm not being disrespectful. Bitch, fuck you and your story.
We're not being... No, don't do that. Don't do that. All right?
They're on Keith.
Mr. Like I wasn't being disrespectful. I wasn't telling you how to run your show. I was just, I'm with you. I'm just saying, it's just messed up that they make people have to explain themselves like this. I didn't say be quiet and she shouldn't tell her story. I'm just saying the way that they coming off with the questions, like this dude don't never do nothing wrong, bro.
Wrong.
Like, come on. Like, y'all don't never see nothing wrong in what he do, ever. Ever. Like, come on. So, and at the end of the day, all y'all that's questioning her, y'all don't come up. No, he don't say y'all names. Y'all not relevant. So why are y'all questioning her about who she's laying up with, this and that? Like, y'all don't know the conversations people having on the undo? Like, come on. Like, y'all doing the most. And you look jealous, like you just do.
So y'all real Jazzy Cherry. Let me say this, because I see somebody's comment. This is the purpose of having this live for Cherry to tell her story. And if people in the comments want to ask her some questions, or they want to get in the panel and ask her some questions, now it's up to Cherry if she want to answer those questions. Am I correct, Cherry?
Correct.
Okay, so let her tell her story. Let me finish my program.
Never had a problem with that.
So I can get the fuck off here. Because when Cherry leave, Cherry can go to anybody's live. She can do her own live and repeat the same thing.
Follow me back, Cherry, because you need to come to the receipt quick room, okay? Because this is where Blood Fire said over here. Okay. The congregation don't get no entry, okay? But I just wanted to say, this real quick, Miss Teresa, like that Lady Tip said, that's true. But I don't judge people that I don't know and don't talk to. No. If I ain't never met you and I ain't had a conversation with you, I can't assume nothing about how you think and how you feel. That is twisted.
And the thing is, too, a lot of y'all done judge Cherry already, because she's asked for the admin position. Y'all saying y'all can't judge nobody because I can take my black ass in somebody's live and keep asking for the admin. You gonna judge me? Guess what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna
and they do.
I leave.
The thing about it was,
I remember when I went through that, so I see it. So that's all I'm saying.
He was on his live, and he whispered to me that a bitch was going crazy in his comments, and I said, "Well, let me get on and get admin." That's what I said, and I was joking. I don't want to be an admin in his room. For what? For people to make it suspicious. Just like gifts. I told him, don't gift me big on there because I don't want nobody to, I don't want 2 and 2 to be put together like that. We not established. We still in the talking phase. We not, we don't go together. So it was like.
So what you're telling us Cherry?
The pastor.
What you're telling us, Cherry? I'm going to take you down you got to echo Steffi for a second. Hold up for a second.
I got it.
Hold up for a second. What you're telling us, Cherry, if this had went farther, then you guys would have got in a little bit farther than what y'all are. Are you telling me that? It would have been like a relationship?
Definitely.
Okay, there you go.
9 times out of 10, if I would have like told him, I want to move forward and let's do this. The whole meet and greet thing was something very, very small. Mm-hmm. The meet and greet was something small. It didn't have to blow out into this. I think that he just got mad because I packed all my stuff and I left. So then he made it into he kicked me out the room. Somebody. I don't know. It was so many lies going on. Someone said that what made me mad was when I got a text message that said he was on live saying he fucked me. That's what this whole situation came out about, because I text him. I'm like, I know you fucking lying. You ain't on live telling people you fucked me and put me out your room. So he was like, I never said that. So I was like, okay, we cool. Then after the fact, when he started asking me about the Gucci socks, I was like, okay, now he in his feelings. He mad. So now he was like, oh, okay, it's on or something like that. And I'm like, it's on what? Like, I'm on my way back to the house to give the people back their stuff or whatever the case may be. People do not know exactly what was going on. Me and Keith was having a text conversation, a phone call conversation. They don't know what the fuck. And that's what they mad about, because half of these motherfuckers is just mad it wasn't them and it was me. Oh, she act like this. People that come to my live, they know how I act. I'm funny. I'm kooky. I twerk here and there. I have me a good time because that's how I am in real life. He doesn't like it because he feels like, oh, you being extra. And since he said that, now everybody is, oh, she be too extra. Oh, that's my personality. You liked it when I was extra. Oh, you talking about my body and this and this and that. And I had surgery and I got my stomach sucked out and put in my ass. I always had ass. Everybody that knows me in real life and knows my other social media platforms, they know that I always had ass. I chose to lose weight to be healthier for my kids, for myself, because I was heavier. Oh, she did this, she did that. That's not your fucking business. I would never, me as a woman, if I seen another woman look good, I'm gonna compliment you. Girl, you look good. You lost that weight. You look good. I'm so happy for you. But people just so fixated on negative shit. Like, why are you all being so negative towards me? You don't even know me. Half of them never came to my live. Half of them never knew who I was before I came to Pastor P panel. So why every time I was on Pastor P panel, I was always in the #1 spot?
Oh, wow.
They don't know.
Okay, so my question is, because hey, Miss T, I didn't hear your response to the reason why you brought your daughter to the meet and greet. And by no way am I judging
everybody else heard it. I brung her there because she was invited for her graduation gift. She was supposed to actually be in Keith's agency, but he told us that he tried not to have people under the age of 26 in the agency. So then that was like, okay, so you can't be in the agency. But there was other people that were going to be there. And she may have been able to, talk about being in their agency to be on Bigo, to be a host.
Okay, so she was there for a graduation present or her graduating. So, not judging you, but did you think that it was appropriate for her to be 18 years old around a whole bunch of 30-year-olds?
I thought that as my child, if you take your child anywhere in the world, there's going to be people around. It was supposed to be a meet and greet for family members, people that I know, people that I don't know. That happens anywhere. That happens
so
anywhere.
Who was there that you knew
nothing
in real
that was
life
going to be inappropriate.
other than your daughter?
What?
I said, so who was there that you had met in real life other than your daughter before the meeting?
I haven't met anyone, and
so
that
you
was the
took
whole
her
purpose.
around. You took your
It was
daughter
a meet and greet.
around
It was
bunch
a
of
meet and greet.
30-plus-year-old niggas.
It was
not
a meet
saying
and greet. There was
that
a baby there. There was a
not
newborn
saying
baby
that
there.
they did
Y'all know
anything to
that?
her, but anything
There
could
was
have
a
happened.
woman
But
with a
anything
newborn
could
baby
have
there.
happened, and
It's
you
a
took
meet
your
and greet. Y'all are making this
18-year-old.
out to
She's
be
barely
what it's not.
legal, and you took her
She's
to a
18.
meet and
She's an
greet
adult.
around
She's
30-plus-year-old
18.
men
She's an
that
adult.
were getting drunk and high the whole time.
That's not.
You put your
How
daughter
do we know
in
what?
danger.
I didn't get drunk or
You
high
put your
once.
daughter
My
in
daughter didn't get
danger.
drunk or high
Not only
once.
did you put your
There was
daughter in
someone there with
danger
a
by bringing her
newborn.
to the meet and greet, but you put your daughter
How
in
was she in
danger by
danger?
turning around and going back to that
Anybody
motherfucking
Hey, Sherette,
action
I'm
park.
gonna stop you for a
No,
second.
Miss
Hold up,
T,
I'm gonna let
that's
you stop. I'm gonna stop
dangerous.
you for a second, okay? Because like I said, I wasn't there. None of us was there, but Cherry and the rest of the crew. Cherry, can I ask you a question? And this is a meet and greet. Were there other people coming from different states in that mansion?
Everywhere, from all over. It was a meet and greet. It wasn't something that was told to. As a matter of fact, what it was told to me was that my family, which was the petty squad before they dropped me, it was going to be my family, it was going to be MBM, and it was going to be the church. That's what Keith relayed to me in our personal conversations. And I told him, I said, well, what are we supposed to be doing? Do you guys have events planned? I actually thought that other people were going to have their kids there too, because from my assumption, it was going to be this big mansion and it was families meeting up. So a meet and greet to me was, okay, me and my daughter travels all the time. Like I told you guys before, me and my kids, we travel a lot. We travel often. My husband always lets us go out of town. We go out of the country. We have passports. We travel. So to go to Houston, Texas was nothing. To go to Dallas was nothing. So the meet and greet, nobody told me at the meet and greet, we were going to have drinking and alcohol and all this bull crap, whatever. And even if that was me and my daughter doing that? Was me and my daughter,
let me ask you another question. Because having a family vacation with your kids, that's one thing. Having a vacation, a meet and greet with people that you don't know, that's another thing. And in my mind, you put your daughter in danger for anything to happen to her.
That's not
you
true.
You slept in a bedroom with this man. Where was your daughter? Because from my recollection, she was on the couch. Anything could have happened to her that night. Anything.
No, nothing was. Okay, so if you're meeting at a meet and greet, this has nothing. So you're trying to say that you thought that the people in the house were predators, that they were gonna, do something to my daughter?
You don't know who.
So we didn't know. So you didn't know. So you're making an assumption without knowing. So that means you're making an ass out of yourself.
You put her in danger by bringing her in the first place, and you put her in danger by taking her back to fight a whole man.
You can go anywhere and put your child in danger anywhere. Your kids can go to school. The school can get shot up in there in danger.
Can I stop y'all for a second? Can I stop? Hey, Sherette. Listen to me. I'm gonna stop you for a second, okay?
It's not okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take you down for a second, okay? Cause y'all getting too much on the daughter part, and then y'all not gonna like me, like I said at the end of this live, because like I said, I'm not favored towards what's going on, but y'all too much on the daughter, and we all take our kids everywhere. I got grown adults right here, right now. I still call my kids. Do I know somebody gonna put their hands on them? No, I don't. But I'm still taking my kids to the fuck where I'm going to. But I'm going to stand up and protect what's mine if y'all coming after me. And then not only this, okay, like I said, y'all too much up Keith's ass, okay? Keith could have walked away. Even though that spit might have came flying towards him, he still could have had a choice to walk away. He didn't. he put his hand on that woman's child. She's defending her child at all costs.
It's not like I brought her there and I said, Keith beat her up and I did nothing or I was scared. No, that didn't happen. And these people, he got his following. They're going to believe whatever he say. Mm-hmm. Whatever he says is going to be the truth. And that's just going to be that. There's no explaining. There's no going back and forth with them. They're going to always say, they're going to have their wrong saying. Just like the whole Dookie thing. He said my Dookie was so stinking. I wasn't even in that damn house. How is somebody going to stink up a house? And why didn't nobody tell me that personally? If I shitted up the whole house, somebody would have said, damn, Cherry, that was you. Or, damn, what the fuck? Girl, you just came out the bathroom smelled like... Why nobody said none of this negative stuff about me? Even when I came back and my daughter was like, oh, I heard y'all had a whole conversation because the lady that was holding me back, she was like, come on, Cherry, you better than this. You not... I came there and I told him, I said, Keith, either we going to have a conversation in private or you want to let's do it big because you on live. Mm-hmm. You know what he said? He looked like he was scared, like, damn, she for real. Like, oh, shit. And you know what he said? He got on his phone and he got on live and they built him up. And he was like, fuck you. I ain't coming to talk to you about shit. I said, oh. And then I was the one, I shouldn't have been so aggressive. I was like, fuck you, nigga. You a hoe. And I said some disrespectful stuff, called him gay. And, so what? At that point, I was mad. Paris. Fuck all that. I was mad. Bitch, you calling me a bitch and this. Nigga, fuck you. You a whole ass nigga. You been hanging out with the niggas all day and being on live all day. You ain't enjoying the motherfucking party, bitch. You just showcasing. Right, Booker. You going all to the mall buying motherfucking shit, bitch. You just showcasing. And I know you in real life. Like, stop this. You gonna talk to me in person. What got my daughter so upset was that she couldn't believe after all the conversations that she's heard us have. I have so many fucking conversations with this man. Me and him used to fall asleep on the phone. He used to be on live and I on his other phone and we fell asleep. Even on his damn live. He'll be asleep on his live and then wake up and I'd be like, you need to go wake up or you need to get up. Tell him to show all the fucking messages. Can I say something real quick? All his nudes and shit. Tell him, can he show a nude of me? Okay, can I say something real quick? What is the other lady that Keith disrespected before, the one he left at the bus stop? What's her name? I don't know.
And left her out in the cold. Don't y'all act like y'all slow in the comments. Y'all know goddamn well who I'm talking about. The first lady, he showed all her nudes and stuff. Okay? Shay Carter. Carter, right there. There you go. Okay? Y'all know how Keith treated her on the internet. Y'all know how he put her nudes out. I got videos today of him disrespecting her. Some videos y'all motherfuckers ain't even seen. Shut up, bitch. Okay? Y'all ain't even seen. So, I'm going to say this to y'all. Y'all too much on Keith's riding his coattail. Some of y'all are like his pillow that he lay on. That's how close y'all act y'all to this man and don't even know him. Understand that? Y'all talking off his ass like a toilet paper wiping his ass. Understand that? Y'all coming up here defending him at all costs. Would he turn around and do the same thing to you guys? Or for you? Or any of your family members?
That's the thing because, sometimes I used to be on the phone with him and I used to be like, you not going on live today? He was like, yeah, let me go ahead and go make this check. I'm going to get on live and, in 2 minutes, I'm going to be at a box. And I'll be like, damn, that's crazy. He was like, you don't want to get in on it. You don't want me to gift you. Okay, then that's on you. I'm finna go get this check. And I was like, damn. I said, well, do these ladies really be giving you their money? He was like, man,
yes,
I can ask them for anything and they going to give it to me.
Yes. And Cherry, Keith didn't lie to you on that part because I watched some of his lives. When they say Keith is live, somebody done share me his live, I look, Keith is at 1 or 2 boxes just that quickly, and he ain't even been online that long. So he told you the truth on that one.
These motherfuckers is a check. He said they a check, and he'll tell me right now. Me and him will be talking. He'll be like, "Let me go make this $250 real quick. Let me go make this $300 real quick." And I would be like, "Oh damn, yeah." He'll be like, "I'm going on live right now. You better get there." I'd be like, "Okay." And if I take a long time, if he don't see me in the bubble, he'll text me and be like, "Where you at?" But they don't know that though. They don't know that. All they know is what he's telling them right now. And the only thing he could say is, My dookie was stank. Okay, so if that's what you want to go with, then that's what you want to go with. Oh, I stunk up the whole West Wing. I wasn't even there, but okay. You want to put that on me, and that's what's making your storyline go big because my dookie was stank. Oh, it was so horrible. Okay, what's next? What else can you
and if y'all pay any attention...
You never see my news.
Cherry, if y'all paid any attention, when Keith was showing these text messages, he didn't show all of them because he kept moving his phone from the screen, going back and forth. If anybody paid any attention.
I have all the text messages. I know what I text him. I know what I said. Just like how men lie to women is the same thing I was doing to him. I told him, I said, if I do, you know, I say you.
Well, now they was lying to each other.
Who? Who's lying to each other?
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't you say that you was doing the same thing to him that men do to women?
I said just like how men lie. I said just like how men lie to women, I lied to him.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. So y'all was lying to each other. So it was kind of like a joke from the beginning.
Well, if you want to say it was a joke, no.
Oh.
Anything else you'd like to ask or antagonize about?
No, I don't. No,
she was trying to chase a bag.
Teresa,
no, baby, I don't have to try to chase a bag. A bag chases me.
I was gonna ask you, because Miss Teresa, you was just like, you know, you'll take your kids, you know, wherever you go, and I just honestly want to know if you would have taken your daughter, you know, to an environment like that. And then, I'm
going to put it this way. And like I said, I'm not taking Cherry's side or anything like that. I don't know about you guys. Whenever I move, my kids
and then, you know, knowing that you married and stuff like that, like, would you have done that?
Whenever I move, Tip.
Would you have slept in the bed up in the room with the door closed, Tip, you know, and left your baby?
Listen to me.
Like,
Tip, listen to me.
I don't know.
Wherever I move, my kids are moving. You understand that? Because regardless where she went on this trip and got hurt, staying at home, she still could have got hurt. And I'll be miles away and can't get to my child. I'd rather for my child be there where I can reach and be able to touch my child than me have to get my ass in a car or a plane trying to get my ass trying to get back to my kids. And in the meantime, I might be getting hurt trying to get back to my child. You understand? Y'all too focused on her child, and then she done told y'all. Keith said she was welcome to come.
No, I'm not asking her because she doesn't see any wrong in her actions. So that's a dead issue. I'm not asking her. I was just asking you, you know, as a woman back in your days when you were younger and, you know, were hanging out and had kids and stuff like that, you know, would you have brought your baby and went and laid up in the room with the door closed?
Okay.
And so left your baby.
One thing we're going to do, hold up. I'm taking you down. Because you being slick and sneaky. You said back in my days. So you calling me old now, and I don't appreciate that bullshit. I caught on to that real quick back in my days. I'm saying my days now or back in my days or whenever. Whenever I move, my kids moving. Understand that?
Period.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you, who was there with a newborn baby?
It was a young lady that was there with a newborn. I don't know if y'all knew that. Yeah, her baby was like, I wouldn't say a newborn, but like 8 months or something, less than a year. The baby couldn't walk or talk or anything. So I thought it was a family environment. I didn't think it was anything wrong with it because at the end of the day, I travel with my daughter all the time.
Okay, and one more thing. Do you think we can see those messages? The ones
Don't y'all have them right here? They're right here.
No. I don't want to see those messages because I feel like that those messages are just messages so that he prepped you up to fucking blow you up. That's how I feel about those messages. Like he was texting you then all nasty and shit so that he can prepare.
I text him. These are my messages to him. The ones that I can see on the screen, these are what I told him. The last message that I told him, because he called me, I missed his call. And then I called him back and he didn't answer. And he was like, stop calling me. So I was like, are you serious? Like, I missed a call from you and I'm calling you back.
Was that today?
I said, but fuck you. That was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so now, okay, hold up. Step. Okay,
so
I got what you're saying.
The messages
I see what he did.
from earlier, I was saying to show the messages before you guys got to Houston, when everything was all good.
Oh, but the thing about it is, when everything was all good, we was FaceTiming. It wasn't really a lot of messages because we was always on the phone together.
That's how I felt too, because I felt like not trying to big you up or big anybody up. I just felt like through the whole thing that y'all was cool, y'all was talking, he invited you, and then he wanted to put you on blast. So he thought that when you left, you were gonna blast him, so he had to blast you first. That's exactly what
it was, because he was like, "It's on," and I was like, "It's on," and then I was like, "I'm on my way there." I wasn't even thinking about it that he was gonna do that until I got a text message was like, "Keith is on live talking about you," and I was like, "What?" I just texted him that I'm on my way back there. Like, what could he possibly be saying about me on live? And then when I went on his live, I was like, "Let me in the box." And he kept like disconnecting me out the box when I was cussing him out. He kept disconnecting me. And then he was like, go on and make your own live. And then when I went and made my own live, the congregation came over and then I got banned.
So Steph, what Keith did is call Cherry. And then when she missed that phone call, she called him back. And then he said, leave me alone so he can come live and say that Cherry is still bothering me. You get what?
He set you up in the messages. And then once you got to Texas or wherever the gathering was, he was texting you nasty. So when he get ready to show the messages, it looked like he was dissing you.
See. Yep. So that's some hoe ass shit. That's like I told him. I said you doing some gay ass hoe ass shit. Like my husband would never. And I'm not trying to. He already brought my husband in it. So now I'm going to talk about my husband. But he knows it because I heard him on the live. He was like, "Oh, and her husband a boss. Her husband a real fucking boss out here, and she motherfucking tried to fuck me." No, bitch. You know that my husband is a boss. She's a nothing. He said that I'm a nothing, that I live with my parents, that I don't drive. Bitch, I got 2 Rovers. My husband has a Rover, and I have a Rover. You know this because you asked me, can you pay my car note? And I told you I don't have one because they're paid off. So don't, he tries to make it out to what he told me that he paid for the fucking mansion. He told me that he paid for it and that everything is paid for when I get there. Come to find out, him and Chaser put in, and he didn't even put more than Chaser. So, bitch, all these lies, you was lying. You know, I was telling him shit to end him on. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get a divorce from my husband. What you going to do? Da, 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 da. But at the end of the day, my husband is taking care of me and my daughters very well from jail. More than I seen, to be honest with y'all, I don't want to put his business out there, his personal business, but I seen the money that he make. And I told him, nigga, you need to work for me because I like the way he was moving when he was on my FaceTime and, busting moves. I was like, okay, this nigga look like he can bust the moves for real.
He just started getting all that money like that since he been fucking with Chaser.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that either. And
Keith always got bread. Keith always got bread, but he just started getting money.
I'm not pursuing another man's sisters for life. I was talking to someone. I was engaging with someone. And at the end of the day, like my husband told me, I'm a woman. He's been locked up for months and he feels as though, I'm a woman and I might have needs.
So you also felt like when you went to the meet and greet that you were going to connect with your little boo thing from, right?
Well, I thought that, he was the person that I was talking to. So I figured, we was gonna meet, hang out, whatever the case may be. And besides, I had been talking to him.
Okay, so woman to woman.
Know him. My daughters seen him on
listen, woman to woman, right? You guys been talking, you've been getting them dick pics, all of that, seeing that dick, right? So when you got there and you laid in the bed, you was like, maybe I'm not gonna give it up on the first night, but if everything goes right,
to be honest with you, no, to be honest with you, when I touched down in Texas and I put it on my Snapchat, they was like, I hope you not. Somebody text me because like I said on Snap, I'm very popular. My Snap is off the roof. Somebody was like, I hope you're not going down there to mess with that man because I heard he got herpes. That was my thing because I had told him, I said I would never have any relationship with a man without knowing their results. I need to know your test results and stuff like that. He never gave it to me, so I never even thought about sex the whole weekend. He told me personally that He told me personally that he don't care about me having sex with him. You know, he know that he ain't desperate for sex, and you know, that's not something that he definitely has to get.
And this was all
He was
like
it's
in
a
conversations on FaceTime.
Yeah, we talk like we used to be on. Like I said, my daughter knew him, and that's how he get to inviting us because, you know, he knew that my daughter was graduating. He you know, I've been talking to him for a little bit.
So when you said that he bought you Gucci boots or whatever, like what you mean? He gave you money for them, or he was like
he gave when I got there, when I touched down in that damn house, I didn't know where he was at first. I asked him where he was, and it was like, oh, he's in his room. KOB came out and was like, oh, he's down the hall. I went down the hall. He was in the room. Me and him was talking. I guess because I think that he's used to girls like falling all over him and whatever the case may be. I didn't do any of that. I came in and I was like, hey, what's up? He was like, hey, nothing, chilling, about to do this, about to do that. And I was like, oh, okay. So he had a robe. And I was like, oh, what's that? And he was like, oh, this is my Versace robe, you know, my little shit, da da da. So I was like, okay, cool. So he was like, go ahead, try that on. And I tried it on. I was like, oh, this is the 2018 version of my husband. And I tried to like calm down because I didn't want to, bring up my husband in front of him like I'm throwing it up in his face. But it's an older model robe. So I was like, you know, chopping it up with him or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm about to change and go outside, whatever. So I was like, okay, what's going down? Like, where are we sleeping at? I went to the different rooms. I was like, every room looked like they taken. What's going on? He was like, no, you know, we gonna figure it out when everybody get here. So I was like, okay, no problem. I told my daughter, I said, get all of your stuff, put them in this room. So when she put her stuff in the room, he left out.
So you originally put your stuff in his room more so anybody else's room because you didn't know nobody else and you knew him like on the phone, so you felt more comfortable to put your stuff and your daughter's stuff in there
in his room. And he didn't say anything when you know what, he came in and told my daughter, he was like, oh, don't think y'all finna take my whole room over, man. And so my daughter was like, no, I would never be in a room with you and my mom at the same time. Like, don't try it. So then when she left out, he was like, I got something for you. I was like, what? He was like, this is for your daughter. He gave me a stack for my daughter. And then he was like, and this is for you. So I was like, oh, okay. I said, don't think because you giving me 2 bands mean I'm finna fuck you. And he was like, man, we already talked about this. It's not about no sex with you. Like, I was like, okay, then I'm just letting you know. And I laughed it off and I went outside in his robe. I went outside. I was talking to everybody. I came back inside. I took the robe off because it was hot as fuck. I took the robe off and I put it down on the chair. So later on during the whole ordeal, they was playing gambling. They was gambling at first at the dominoes table. I was the one that pursued the dominoes because I don't know how to play dominoes the way that they do, but I knew my way, and I was like, I could whoop you in dominoes. Me and him was talking about dominoes. Me and him started playing dominoes together. Then they turned it into gambling the dominoes. So I was like, okay, well, I'll sit this one out. And he was like, no, don't go nowhere. If anything I win on the table, give it to Cherry. So the dude that he was playing next to was like, what you mean? He was like, any money that I win, it's going to go to her. So, you know, I'm just chilling, vibing. I'm like, hey, I got on my snap. I was like, hey, we playing dominoes.
You feeling lit because he like, yeah, give her all that money. Like, you like, oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm chilling. I'm cool with it. I'm like, you know, whatever. So after the game over, it was only like $10. It wasn't no big amount of money that he was playing for.
It wasn't that serious. Nothing. It was just the point that he was like, give her the money or whatever. Okay, so then boom. Y'all all went, y'all ate. What did y'all all eat? Like,
okay, so they didn't have food there when we got there. They had to order chicken wings. They ordered chicken wings, and I told them, I was like, my daughter don't eat chicken wings. I said, order her some chicken tenders. And I nudged him. I was like, you're gonna pay for her chicken tenders separate because they ordering chicken wings and she don't eat chicken wings. So he was like, yeah. Like it was nothing. So then they started making plans of ordering the chicken wings, whatever the case may be. And then they said they was going to go to the grocery store. They didn't end up doing it that day. But the next morning, they went to the grocery store. So there was never no
Friday,
no girls.
So Saturday night is when you actually left, right? Or was that Sunday?
No, Saturday when me and him got into it, I asked him because Friday night when I didn't do anything with him, he was acting funny, and I texted him. I was like, "Why you acting funny? What you talking about? I'm doing too much." Because I heard him
when
saying,
you went to the
"You
turkey
doing
hut,
too
right?
much." Huh?
That's when you had left to go to the turkey hut on Saturday.
Correct.
Okay.
No, that was Sunday when I went to the turkey hut on Sunday. Saturday was when he went on live and he left when KOB was running behind him with his shoes trying to go to the mall with him. I had a rental. I got the rental because Keith was supposed to pick me up from the airport. My flight got delayed. Since my flight got delayed, I texted him. I'm like, my flight got delayed. I'll just get a rental, and then we'll take the rental back the next day, and then I'll ride with you. But him and KOB just kept riding each other, so I'm like, fuck it. If me and my daughter not gonna be able to ride with him, I'll just keep the fucking rental. And I asked him, I was like, are you gonna take me to take the rental back, and I ride with you, or you want me to keep the rental and you pay for it? And he was just like, whatever you want to do. Like, whatever you want to do, we'll do it. So I was like, okay, so go ahead, y'all go. Because I wasn't about to be behind him with KOB every minute. Oh, I'm with my niggas. And like that, to me, it looked gay. It looked funny. I didn't like it.
Like a
Everybody in there.
motherfucker, but okay.
Even one of the dudes tried to like KOB because he thought KOB was gay.
Okay. So did you use the bathroom Friday night or Saturday?
I did not. That's what I keep saying. Like, I don't understand.
So you never even took a shit in the house?
No. That's what was so funny to me. And I'm like, damn, if somebody took a shit, you would have been like, damn, you just shitted like that. That shit stank. Or you would have made some remark. Why y'all wait till Sunday when I wasn't there to now everybody's on the, oh, Cherry took a shit in the bathroom bandwagon. Like,
okay, so Saturday when you woke up and he was mad because you ain't fucked or whatever like that, and he was like, ain't nobody sleeping in my bed unless they fucking me.
Correct. He texted me that. And I was like, we don't go together. So
can we see that text message? Can we see that text message?
Well, I don't know how you're going to see it on my phone, but I have it.
On the phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Okay. So, yeah, we want to see that, girl. That's important.
Even when I talk to,
that will help you a little bit. That will help you a little bit.
For what?
Okay. If you show that message that's saying like, oh, you ain't nobody sleeping in my bed because he just said he kicked you out because you was annoying and this, that, and the third.
He lying. Nobody in that house can get on this panel right now and said that I was annoying them or be. KOB is right. I mean, maybe they will now because they riding his bandwagon right now, so they getting views from this shit. They gonna probably say it now, but in that house.
Okay, so when he said that Saturday when y'all was. You try to like go to his room and he had like the dresser on the.
That never happened. That never happened. If he did that after I left, I don't know. But I fell asleep on the couch because they had the strippers there in the living room, like the big living room area. They had the strippers there. My daughter had them fell asleep on the couch, and I was actually laying on her lap, and I fell asleep. When I wake up Saturday morning, everything was clear. The whole house was clear. Everything was quiet.
So wait,
it was
is
normal.
that Sunday morning or is that Saturday morning?
That was Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Okay, because Friday night you slept with him.
Right. And then Saturday night I fell asleep on the couch with my daughter. So when I woke up on Sunday morning, it was like everything was quiet. And if he had the stuff, if he put my stuff out or he put the stuff by the door, how was I able to get my stuff out of his room on Saturday? Like, that makes no sense. All of my shit was still in the room.
So what made you take your stuff out the room on Saturday?
Because he was acting funny. He was acting funny, and I told him, I said, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go get me a hotel. I was like, I don't know who you think I am, but you're not gonna act funny with me like this. I'll go to a fucking hotel. And then when I called the hotel, they told me that because of COVID-19, we needed like a letter stating, that we're first responders or something like that because we're not from the state. Mm-hmm. Now I called the Hilton and that's what they told me. So I was like, you know what? I can't find a place right now. So I called around to my people and they was like, boss lady, we gonna make sure you get straight. Like, just chill. So I was like, okay, so we'll stay here for another night. I said, but at the end of the day, I want to get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't like the way he acting and he acting shady and shit.
So when you left, did you have somewhere to go or y'all just left and went to the airport?
No, we left to go to the turkey leg hut.
Okay, so you originally left when you were supposed to leave. Like, you caught your flight You left.
On
You didn't
Monday.
get put out the house. You didn't get put out the house.
Even Chaser told me after the whole fight and everything, Chaser was like, Yo, you and your baby is welcome to stay here. Y'all don't got to go nowhere. And I told him, I was like, nah, you know.
So where did you go?
We went to the hotel. We went to the Westin.
Oh, so you ended up finding a room to go to.
Right.
Okay, that was
from
great.
the night
That was
before.
awesome.
From the night before, I had my people working on getting me a letter. So the next day, when the
she
shit popped
said
off,
he started asking questions. Now after this, I'm sure she's gonna come. Are you gonna come to the Receipt Queens live?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at my family function, but I mean,
girl, you always at a goddamn function.
Yes, I'm in my family's function, and it's like people just taking this whole thing out of proportion. It's really not what it is. Keith is making it into a big situation. He don't want to say it, but the man, he loved me. Like, he was living for me. All the shit he talking now, bitch, why you wasn't saying that a couple of days ago before I didn't fuck you? You thought you was gonna give me them bands, and he texted me some shit about, oh, you trying to chase a band and that don't look good on you. But what motherfucker you know in this life that's trying to chase a bag that looks bad? Like, how does chasing a bag look bad? Anybody should be chasing a bag. Everybody. There's millionaires out here chasing motherfucking bags. They got their hands. They actors, they comedians, they lawyers, all type of things. That's what you're supposed to do. People say money is the root of all evil, but at the end of the day, bitch, you need money to take care of yourself. He telling me some bullshit, or you trying to chase a bag. Can you say that I tried to chase a bag from anybody that you know? No, nigga, because I was talking to you. Yes, you gonna pay me. Yes, you gonna give me money. You supposed to be this big time baller nigga. Show me that shit, because I know how money look. I know how that shit go. You
okay, so while you were there, did you feel like shade from any of the girls that was there?
Never.
Because everyone was saying that like you were getting on their nerves.
That's a lie.
Us as women, we could feel like when a bitch is acting like she don't want to be bothered with you or something like that. Everybody was chilling and cool.
Not one lady that I could say gave me a bad vibe. Not one. If they said that after the fact, then they saying it after the fact. But not one of those ladies had anything negative to say. They was telling me, "Oh, you look so good today," and I'm not saying that to brag on myself, because that's the type of person that I am. I dress up all the time.
It doesn't matter. You're supposed to dress up and look nice, and you was at a gathering with people you don't know. You were supposed to look your best. Everybody was supposed to look their best, and it was hot as fuck. You should have had extra clothes to change at least 3 times or 2 times a day.
And they complained about that after the fact. KOB just came up here and was like, "Oh, you changed 5 times."
About the robe situation, how? Like, did you just went and put the robe on and sat in front of the niggas and was like,
that's not true. And that's the thing he got mad about. He's like, I made him feel bad. He was like, in the text message, he wrote me this long shit. He was like, I said, what did I do that was too much? Because I heard him saying, oh, you doing too much. So then I text him, I'm like, what you mean I'm doing too much? He was like, you the only one naked in your robe, you know, playing dominoes with 4 niggas. I was like, first of all, pump the brakes. I'm not naked up under my robe. Like, I have on clothes under my robe. And
so you have that text message? You have that text message that says that you're not naked when he thought you was naked, because he said you were naked underneath the robe.
Yes, and that's
these are the things, honey. This is the things we need to see, baby girl. So let me explain something to you, right? You gotta get somebody else's phone or log into your iPad or something like that, so that you can get on and show your messages, so you can prove that this nigga is, you know,
he's lying. And that's the thing about it, because I feel like I shouldn't have to prove anything, because he's already put all this shit out here. Like, you don't went and found my fat pictures, and you got people with my fat pictures. Like, I'm not ashamed of being, I was big and now I'm healthy. So you're going to go to my past. What about the fucking videos that they got niggas knocking you out? I've never seen you fight a nigga in none of your motherfucking videos. From what I understand, you only fight girls. So let's go bring up the past, why don't we? I'm married. I told you I was married. You was ready to be a side nigga right off the rip. So don't try to act like you didn't know that I was married. You even said it yourself, oh, my husband is a boss. You know that, as a matter of fact. So I don't understand why you put all this out here. Now the backlash is, y'all got me banned, so I don't say what I have to say on my lives.
That's so crazy. They said that you had gastric bypass. Did you have surgery, or did you have
No, that's a lie. And people that knows me, they know me. Like, I was 360 pounds. I got up. My doctor told me that, I was her heaviest, but her healthiest patient. She said that she don't think that I should, she don't think that I should try to lose myself.
Can you stand up? Let me see what you look like, girl. Let me see you, girl.
Hold on.
Damn, girl, you look mad fucking good for real. Yes, period. Oh, you was stunting on them hoes out there. Period.
Yeah, mommy.
You was looking mad cute. Them bitches was mad.
What is going on? What's going on? So it took me a very long time to lose weight. Like, I know that, with those kind of surgeries, you lose weight in like 3-4 months or some shit. It took me 3 years to lose all of my weight. I still personally work out and try. I don't eat as healthy as I should all the time, but I still try to watch my figure because I don't want to have, health issues. I got.
So what you got, like a tummy tuck, and you got your booty done, or you took some out?
I never got my booty done. My booty always been the same. I did get my tummy tuck. I did get my legs done. I got my arms done. But everybody that's on my other social media platforms, they know this already. This has been for 2 years now, 2-3 years. So it's not.
So did you know Keith on Facebook, or you just met him on Bigo?
No, I never knew him before Bigo. I never knew him before Bigo. I still don't know him on Facebook right now. They said he told me personally, he was like, oh, my Facebook, is where I go and I dance and I could get all these bitches money. They be sending me cash app. My cash app be blowing up when I get on Facebook, but they keep banning me. He said they block him on Facebook because he be on there, doing little striptease. So I was like, okay, go ahead. Just like he was trying to show people the text messages where I said, bust it open. Bitch, we're talking. Yeah, I'm going to tell you to bust that shit open. You telling me you in the shower? Yeah, open that shit up. Let me see that shit. I talked to him, and that's his problem. He said, I don't know how to talk to him. I talk like I'm a boss.
Y'all bitches would be saying the same thing. Y'all old ass bitches be on the live, be oohing and eyeing and so happy when he be doing his striptease. Y'all bitches is fucking fraudulent, like, for real.
Correct. And that's exactly what I said.
But we been knew that he had them bumps, so we, me, I keep it cool on Keith. He's fine as fuck, but them bumps will never, ever, ever leave, and I will never, ever, ever try it.
You know what? But the thing about it is, I never knew he had those bumps on his lips like that until when I went on my Snap, and they was like, I hope you ain't doing nothing with that man because that nigga got herpes. I was like, they was like, oh, you ain't see the bumps on his lips? I was like, I didn't know that. My intentions wasn't coming down here.
This is 2020. Yes, she's married. Her nigga's in jail. So what the fuck she supposed to just never fucking fuck with nobody else? Cause her nigga in jail, like.
And my nigga in jail gave the authorities to go ahead and do me.
Right. Like only a real nigga gonna tell a female, like, go ahead, I'm not gonna hold you back. Just make sure you have some respect.
Like, your husband a real nigga for that. Cause I know when I went to jail, I did the same thing to my girl. I told her to do her. But when I got out, she was doing her, and I had to get over that shit.
Keith is a cool nigga, but he wanna be a nigga that he's not.
Okay, Steph, I'm going to take you down. You hear me, Steph? I'm going to take you down because I got 2 more people want to come up and talk. All right?
All right.
They not hearing what they want to hear, so they mad.
Yeah, they're going to be. No, even what you said today, they still going to go their way and still have their opinions. Sarah B, you're not connecting. All right. You had to come back. Try again, Sarah B.
Thank you.
All right. Why's her thing still? She won't get out of the box. Sarah, can you hang up, please? Even Trey, after all what you know, would you still go back to talking to Keith as a friend, or would you just go on your way?
I don't think the thing that did it for me was that he pushed my daughter down. Like, I'm a mother first. And when you disrespected my daughter by pushing her down, there's no coming back from that. I thought that he called me to apologize for that, and I wanted to hear that apology, and I feel like because it took me so long to call him back and to answer him, he had already got, word in his ear like, nah, don't call her or don't apologize because she gonna put you on blast or whatever the case may be. So he felt like, fuck that shit, I'm not gonna apologize. And then for him to go and say, I apologize to you for what, nigga? What am I apologizing to you for? To be honest, I'll tell my daughter to fucking spit on your ass again, bitch. You disrespected the both of us. What the fuck did you expect? You expected to be disrespected back, and that's on period. Just like everybody said, that he should have dug her in the dirt for spitting on him, and I feel the same way. She should have spat on his ass again. And I'll tell her to do it a motherfucking again if she wanted to. No, like I said, two sins, none is greater than the next. He disrespected her in one way, she disrespected him in another way. It's the same. The both of them could go to get in trouble because she assaulted him by spitting on him, and he pushed her down. So they both in the same boat. Nobody can't say nobody was. It's worse because
there's no right and there's no wrong. What she's trying to tell y'all, they both were wrong. But correct. You see, the thing is though, and I'm listening to Ebony. Y'all so focused on her daughter while her daughter was there. Some of y'all thought she was too young to be there. Some of y'all think even right now she's too young to be around the adults. But if she was invited by Keith, okay, y'all got to accept that and move on from that situation. Understand?
I was just wondering, unmuted, but Sugar Trap already did it. Jazzy, follow this page. This is the Receipt Queen Unbiased Room. Follow this page, girl. Because, girl, none of these jealous old birds can get in my room and talk shit to you like this, and they know it. So I'm a safe place. Follow me back, boo.
Okay, Precious, right now you throwing shade right there, and I don't appreciate that. Okay? You said they can't get into your room. Hold up. Get down for a second. Tip, come on back. Get down for a second. Hey, come on back up, Precious. No. Come on back up, Precious.
My daughter is a high school graduate. She works. She goes to school.
I wasn't throwing shade. The congregation.
Hold up for a second. If I allow these, stop, Precious.
All that's up in her questioning her.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That is throwing shade. You said none of these people can get in your room. If I allow these people to come in my Precious, hold up. If I allow these people to come in my room, they can come in my room. You got your room. I don't come to your live and disrespect you in any kind of form or fashion. Now, do I?
I'm talking
you all being disrespectful right now.
They can't get in my room.
Okay, they can't get in your room. We got that. I don't need you coming up here telling us that.
Should nobody feel a way about that?
Okay, I don't need you come up here telling us.
Already.
Do I come to your room be disrespectful like that and say all this stuff out of the ordinary?
Well, I didn't know I was being disrespectful by telling the truth.
Okay, right now I'm letting you know you're being disrespectful.
Okay.
Well, I don't come to your room and do that. All right? I know when somebody's getting up in my panel to be seen all. I know when people are doing that. This live is not about you, Precious, okay? This live is about Cherry. First you told her she don't have to tell her story. She don't have to answer all these people the questions. Now you all of a sudden you want to go live and have people come to your room so you can ask her the same questions. I'm not that damn naive. I'm not that damn dumb or anything, all right? I don't like somebody being shady and being slick at the same time and trying to be kind-hearted. All right? Okay? You going live, go live. Simple as that. But right now, it's Cherry time in my room for me to ask her some questions. And goddamn it, I want to finish this so I can get the fuck up off here. Anybody else being disrespectful, I'm going to reach you down and kick you out my goddamn self. Any of my admins got a problem with what I'm doing, I'm going to take their admin from you. Simple as that. I don't come to y'all rooms for a reason. You understand that? Because a lot of y'all got pressure. No more flying in my room. A lot of y'all are so disrespectful in y'all rooms, and I sit back and watch y'all from the window, and I'm not getting myself involved in the bullshit that y'all got going on. I will not be doing that. So I watch y'all from the window. It's plenty time I want to come in y'all room and say something. But y'all know what y'all going to say? Don't talk like that in my room. Don't talk to that person like that in my room. I'm not allowing this person in my room. This is my goddamn room. Understand that? I don't give a fuck what y'all allow me in y'all room or not. This is my goddamn room. I pay this fucking bill here. Told y'all don't get me off, because if I do, Cherry ain't gonna get to speak. None of y'all ain't gonna get to speak. God damn it. So let me calm the fuck back down to zero where I was at, very calm, and let Cherry speak. Any of you motherfuckers getting disrespectful for her, I'm kicking you the fuck out, and you're not getting back up here. The fuck? Now, Tip.
All right. So now, Cherry,
Don't
I
at
feel
me.
like
Cherry
Miss
previous was head
Teresa.
over heels with Keith. You don't know what the fuck I was, because actually Keith was head over
What's
heels for
that?
me. Keith was ready to be, he was ready to be my side nigga ASAP. So you
that?
saying Cherry, don't at me. Cherry previous was head over heels with Keith, but he never paid her much attention. Obviously, I got screenshots of me and him
Who's
kicking it
talking to me?
on FaceTime.
No,
I'm talking about the person in the comment.
Okay, no, what I was gonna say was I believe Miss Teresa might be trying to be genuine, with letting you, giving you a place to, share your side of the story. But after this live, I would advise you not to allow others that are not genuinely concerned for you to use you for content. I don't know if you're able to tell the difference or not, but I mean, I wouldn't keep giving people content. I mean, especially if their concern is not genuine. I do believe that although some of us on here are coming off kind of harsh, that's just because that's just the kind of world we live in, and some people kind of really need you to keep it harsh with them. Not to be nasty or nothing like that, but some people just need the truth, and sometimes it's not what we necessarily want to hear. So I wasn't trying to be nasty towards you or nothing like that. That's just how I am with friends, family, or anybody. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, because that might be a part of the problem. So I just, I would advise you not to, let people use your story for content. I'm gonna ignore the comments, because I know I drag bitches in real life, and I'm gonna leave that at that. I would really, really, really put a bitch in a coma.
So what Tip is saying to you, Cherry, that's up to you if you want to go to anybody else's live
have a good
tonight.
night.
You say you with your family, go and be with your family. That's up to you if you want to go to their live. Because personally, for myself, I think you done told your story. To be honest, you done told your story. Now, if you want to continue to go on to the next slide or the next slide and keep telling the same thing, because a lot of y'all keep saying she repeating herself. Y'all got up in the comments and she repeating
you
herself.
let your ex-boyfriend, baby mama, drag you out his mama house, girl, don't do that. Don't do that. A bitch ain't never put their motherfucking hands on Tip, bitch, in real life. And I'm just a couple hours from Miss Cherry. So down this way, she can tell you we don't even play like that.
Let's play that.
Like that to get your ass mollywopped, ho. You'll end up in a motherfucking box, bitch. And that's
and not only that, Tip. Some of y'all got up here and told Cherry she didn't need to explain herself to other people. But y'all want her to come to y'all live.
I never told her that, because I knew that was the purpose of what you were doing.
I didn't say you. Okay. Y'all said she didn't have to tell her story. Now y'all want her to go to your live to tell the story. So like I said, my eyes ain't closed. Don't think y'all getting up here pulling wool over me, because the wool is gone, bitches. Sometimes it's hot. I'm cool, okay? Understand that?
And it's fueled by their own self-hate for him. It has nothing to do with you, Cherry. A bitch could give a fuck what happens to you.
And that's the thing, because it's so many people. It's so many people that hate him, and then there's so many people that really love him, and they just want me to be so wrong, and he can't do no wrong in their eyes. And it's like, I'm not biased to say, oh, pick me, be on my side. Yes, I did some shit that was bad. Yes, I did some shit that was wrong, and I'm owning up to that. But it's him with the lies, the whole bullshit. Like, don't try to act like you didn't know me and my daughter wasn't invited. You invited. I knew about the meet and greet before some of his family members. So don't try to fucking make it like, I just came out of the blue. No, don't do that.
I definitely did, Messy. If she heard me when I said that. Yes. But that's how I am. That's just how I am. Everybody is different.
And the thing is too, with y'all missing, like I said, y'all been watching Keith.
But Precious, you keep talking about what somebody looks like. Like that shows exactly how shallow you are. This is not about what anybody looks like. How am I fake, Messy? I said it to her. I didn't say it to nobody else. I didn't beat around the bush. I said exactly what I needed to say to her.
Okay, I'm gonna say something real quick. A lot of y'all are letting Keith slide, and y'all know what kind of man he is. Like I said, I don't know what happened between him and his mother. He told part of his story there, but for myself, no way my son getting on no national broadcast disrespecting me. I don't give a fuck whether we get along or together or not. Nobody gonna know our beef, our family beef, on some internet. We're not doing it. We're not going that way. So if you disrespecting your mom, hold up, Tip. If you disrespecting your mom, you gonna disrespect any goddamn woman that's coming along in your path. So you ladies that's on here thinking y'all special, cause y'all see Keith and he's throwing all his floss around, all his jewelry, wearing that chain that he done had on since 2010, bitch. Get your legs and close them together and don't open it no more for another man. Don't open your mouth up for another man. Because a lot of y'all like to slide down the pole and don't know what y'all getting from the pole. The pole is dirty. You understand what I'm saying? So be mindful when y'all ready to go reverse psychology don't work on me, baby. Understand? Be mindful when y'all ready to ride that pole. Or like I said, open up them cabins and get them seasons out. Because all good seasons ain't good for them being your flavor. Get me where I'm going with that? Some of y'all ladies need to really stop and supporting all this bullshit that's going on. Because soon as Keith go live, and not only Keith, so I see other people go live, y'all running like y'all some roaches to the program, to the live. And y'all just getting in y'all pockets, giving. And then next thing y'all look, y'all broke as the pauper with the pipe. Y'all, put it this way. I'm gonna tell you this. What's that Christmas story? You seen the Christmas story where the little boy go stick his tongue to the pole and he can't get it all? That's how some of y'all women are with Keith. Story. Okay? The fuck? Y'all stuck there and don't know how to watch somebody else. All right, Cherry, can you hear me? Because I see you moving back and forth. And like I said, don't be reporting in my room either. Bitch, because if I find out, y'all know I'm coming for y'all. You ain't gonna have no page. I don't care whether you're host page or not. You're gonna be ghosts. Because I ain't no host on here, so I don't give a fuck. Alright? So, Cherry, do you have anything else to say?
So I don't know why she keep hollering. Girl, nobody even said your name. When I told Cherry just, watch who panel she attend, the first one to start fucking barking. Nobody was hating on her daughter. Y'all don't, you just, that's that girl right there so slow. I'm not even gonna do it. I can't even, I'm not even going back and forth with nobody.
But you know that thing is so, like I told Cherry, even after she tells her story, it's still gonna be some people that still gonna carry on the lie that's being told. They still gonna do that.
Precious, get your mental state together. All right, honestly.
Chip, I got one person here who wants to come up.
Why I didn't do nothing. I didn't know.
Bye-bye.
Well, there she go. I'm gonna take you down for a sec, Chip, okay?
All right.
Cherry, you back?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I just got one question. I'm fine. I just got one question. So I heard you saying about how, I guess the police or whatever, and you was gonna file charges when you got back to, I guess, whatever state you're from. How would that work if it wasn't
committed? No, we're not doing that. She's not discussing that part.
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't being disrespectful. I was just.
No, I know you're not being disrespectful, but I don't know who sent you here to ask that question. She's not answering that part.
Nobody. No. Oh no, nobody sent me here. I was just wondering. I just heard her say that, and I was just trying to see. I know how that cross the line, state line, and stuff goes. So I just want to make sure that she will still be protected. That's what I was just.
She good.
Yeah.
She okay.
Good. All righty.
All right. Anybody got anything else to say? Because Sherry left the building now. She has got now. Anybody got anything else to say?
I don't know what just happened.
Oh, there you go. Because you were lagging for a few minutes.
Oh, I thought it was y'all.
No, that was you. Okay. Cherry, do you got anything else to say to anybody else?
No, I mean, if they got a question, they got a question. I don't mind answering it. But for the most part, like I said, Keith is just blowing this whole thing out of proportion because I didn't fuck him. He just mad that, you know, I didn't do all the things that...
Oh, I just want to be unmuted.
Okay.
That's it, because this whole selling out of these comments, and I need to be able to strike back. I just want to be unmuted.
Y'all stop reporting, please. Because when y'all reporting her, y'all messing my page up. And like I said, if I be an evil old person one day, I'm just going to come tap your page for the fun of it. So stop muting people.
So how you know when somebody be reporting you, Miss Teresa?
Because you lag.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So
okay, Precious. All you can do is talk about what somebody look like. I still ain't attacked your looks because I honestly don't know what to say. I've never really seen anyone who looks like you.
Okay,
it's not ugly. It's not even what I would prefer to. I don't know what to call you, and that's why I haven't responded to you about your looks. I have never seen anyone that looks like you.
Let me say something real quick, because I just thought of something. Y'all getting on Cherry saying Cherry got a husband, right? You church going to say seek a woman in the congregation, bitches. Y'all got husbands, but y'all giving all your money to Pastor Keith. Bitch, I wish I would. Y'all better shut y'all goddamn mouths up.
Shit, I ain't putting damn penny on this bitch.
And that's another thing
too. Island man, honey, and he don't even like this motherfucking shit. I gotta sneak on this bitch when he ain't at home. He don't even play no bullshit like this social media fuck shit. He don't play like that.
That's what I told Keith. I was like, nigga, my husband would never be on social media and then bashing a woman at that. Never. I said, you a hoe. I said, either you gay or you got a problem. Because every single female that I've known you to have met up with, and the thing about it is, I've heard Precious, about the shit that he's done before. You seem to be madder
than anybody. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
No, it's more of the fact that I've heard about the stuff that happened before I met him. But I don't know these people, and I didn't care to know the people. Like the whole Nunu situation, when I heard about it, I asked him on a personal level. I'm like, so what's going on with you and this Nunu girl? Is she pregnant? He was like, that bitch ain't pregnant. This a whole storyline. So I was like, oh, okay. I say, okay, so that's what y'all be doing. So he made me think that, you know, it's just storylines that he got going on to help him bring in views and money and shit like that. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. I didn't know that he was going to try to make me a storyline too, because I thought we was cool. But obviously, you cannot change.
I don't have to sneak to do shit Sunday. Bitch, I'm grown. I ain't got to sneak.
Tip, no hollering. No hollering.
What's wrong with that hoe? Bitch, you hoes lost y'all motherfucking mind.
And you know what, Cherry? And being that you saying what you said, he probably started an argument just to get his name back surfing again. You understand what I'm saying?
I heard that. I definitely heard that, because they was like, his views was down like 900. They was like, now that he brung me up, his views is back up to 2,000 and shit. And every day he talk about it. They said that the most thing he keep talking about, he don't talk about the part that I didn't want to fuck him anymore. They say he keep talking about how my dookie was so spanked. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, but that's so immature. Like, who is feeding into the bullshit with him saying it?
All right. And you know what? And that could be why he doing this, to keep his name floating.
Correct.
Because after a while, you don't have much going for you. Ain't nobody gonna really be watching you.
Yeah, right. I used to like her. I used to like her till I realized how shallow she was. And since everything is about looks, you need to upload your modeling contract. You look so much better than everybody else. By now, you should be one of the highest paid professional models.
Are you talking to Precious?
You always, yes, she always talking about the way somebody look.
Okay, now, I'm going to need you not to watch her so much, okay? Because it's turning into a Precious and you conversation, and I'm trying to talk to Cherry here. All right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
Who else is down here? Because we ain't coming up no arguing. That we not doing. Boogie, back up. We not doing that. All right, Precious want to come up. Tip. All right. No hollering, no screaming, Precious. All right? So I'm going to take you down, Tip.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Good night, baby.
What number was you calling? Because you got to call the 256 number.
No, I was thinking that she had something that she wanted to say to me.
No, we're not arguing in here.
I'm not trying to argue, but okay, well then let me address it because she had a lot to say about me. When you follow me and watch me all over this app, I don't know you. And as far as us being cool, I don't know why you're even coming at me. I wasn't talking to you, nor have I typed your name. So obviously you've been hating on the queen. But just know, girl, you follow and watch me all over this place. It's not the other way around. We never even heard your voice until today. Okay? So again, it's kind of funny that you were doing a lot of negative hating on her, and you were telling her all this bullshit about her daughter, but now you're trying to tell her what to go and where to do, like you popping on this app. Hello? So again, you've been hating from the jump, and that's just the way it goes. I wasn't talking to you from the rip. I was speaking to everybody in the comments. I never addressed your name, and the fact that you went negative crazy on me when you watch me like you watch your goddamn motherfucking appetite, bitch, you been hating. I'm a broadcaster, bitch. I've been doing this for years. Keith Jones didn't put me on. But it is kind of mighty funny that when we was cool, y'all all had a problem with that. Maybe it is because I look better. Maybe it is because I'm tighter and righter. What you think? Why you so mad? Thank you, Mr. Reese.
So, I'm being a little bit messy. Keith tried to get with Precious too.
Oh,
Cherry.
did it not work out?
Come on back, Precious. I'm being messy now. Where you go? Come on back. I'm being messy now.
Thank you, Auntie. Run it up because they already know how we get down when we go.
Trey, no. So go ahead and tell her.
Thank you. And now you see why they over there telling you about me. Like that's why they hating, boo. And I see everything that I went through. That I see what you got to be going through. That's why I said that. And these women are haters. I've been dealing with the congregation for 3-4 years. Okay. So with that being said, boo, any of these women that got something negative to say, they need to open the camera, they need to pop it from the back to the front, and they need to show you how it's done, okay, if they're going to talk about the queen.
Yes.
Period.
They do. They get so mad behind him because when I used to be in his panels, they used to be like, oh, why is she up there? Oh, why is she in the #1 spot? Oh, why is she always in the...
And so I just said that as soon as you got on the camera, there was the same thing they were saying in the comments. Ooh, who is you? Who is you? Who is you? See, they couldn't do me like that. See, when I was going live before Keith, he would come to my lives over 20 times. Nigga, I showed you receipts on that. I've never pressed that nigga to come on my live or do none of that.
He used to send them to come in there before him. So they would come and gift me, and then they'd leave, and then he'll come in, and then he'll move out. Like, what are you doing? One time he got really mad with me because he came to my panel like 2:50 in the morning. I was on there kicking and having me a good time, talking, and he got mad because I had a nigga in the box in the #1 spot, and I didn't have the box locked. So his thing to me is that when he comes in, if he doesn't stay, that means I need to get off. So I didn't get off right away. So at like 3-something when I got off, I texted him. He was like, oh, I'm asleep. I'm like, so what you mean? I'm up and I want to talk. So he was like, oh, you wouldn't be texting me at this kind of time. He just went really off. He was really mad. And I was just, now that you're saying that, it's making me think so many things like, damn, putting 2 and 2 together. See, I don't know the women on this app. I'm a woman's woman. Like, if you tell me something about a nigga, I'm going to believe you. Not to say I'm going to believe you over my man because I don't know him, but it's some truth to it.
Right.
See,
but it's your job to, if you want to investigate it or not, and whatever you decide to take to your head, that's what you decide to take to your head as a grown woman. But when you see women up in here trying to attack you and question you about you and yours, and then want to turn around and say, oh, well, I'm just this, and I'm just looking like, girl, shut up.
Can I ask y'all something real quick? I'm gonna get a little bit more messy. Did Nunu have spot 1 too?
Nobody wants you there. Nobody wants you there.
Precious.
Did she do what?
Say it again.
Did Nunu have spot 1 too? Did she have the #1 spot open Keith box?
I've never seen it. Every time I've been in his box,
she was always over in his lives and stuff, and they was talking.
She would come in his live. She got me blocked too a couple of times. She got me blocked a couple of times. And I told him about it. I was like, tell that girl to stop getting me blocked because I don't know her. From what you told me, y'all just have a storyline. So before I address her myself and before I get messy with you and her on your box, Tell her to stop getting me banned. Tell her to leave me alone. Because I don't know her.
Precious. Okay. This is where I'm going to get downright and dirty. Precious, are you good with Nunu?
I don't know her. I don't know her like
Precious. That. Okay. You ain't got to do this today, whenever. You can take Nunu and Cherry and do a story and let them talk and tell about Keith.
Nah, Nunu is too blown. Like Nunu, she's too head gone. I can't mess with Nunu like that, Mr. Reese.
I heard her on her panel saying that when Keith slapped my daughter,
she too head gone.
She should have. That's what she said. She was like, "Oh, Keith slapped her daughter. He was right for slapping her, but when he slapped me, I get turned on by it." I was like, "Girl, what?"
She get turned on like that?
Crazy.
Y'all, and I'm getting right messy. Y'all all need to do a live. All y'all women need to do a live that try to be in with Keith, or Keith try to be in with. Y'all need to all be on one panel.
Without the
and that's the thing. I seen like she was sending him so many big ass gifts. I'm like, why the fuck is she sending this nigga all these motherfucking gifts? Never did I send him a bean. I don't think I ever sent him anything.
Well, this is the thing. She was live, Miss Teresa. She was live earlier, and people was, I guess they was asking the comments about it, and she was all in the comments like, Nunu was live talking about, all y'all do is lie on Keith, and y'all swear he this and that, and she just threw up his ass. That's why she's young as hell, and only nice.
Is Shay on here too?
But how to suck a dick.
Precious.
Okay? She's too young and dumb.
Is Shay Carter on here too on this app?
Yes, she is. Yeah, she came. Bitch, Shay been in my life too.
She is. And I'm
Shay has been in my room. And me and Shay have beefed before, but it had nothing to do with Keith Jones. But Shay's been in my room.
Well. Mr. Jones, what's that goddamn song? We got a thing going on?
Listen, I don't have no problem with nobody on this app. Patty put me out her group because of it. Then I found out.
That's cold.
Well, I don't found out. They told me that Petty had fucked him the week before, so he should have had enough sex to not want to worry about fucking me anyways. Because bitch, it wasn't
that nigga's a hoe. That nigga's a hoe. But we was in that. That's why we was looking at you funny, which I know you didn't know us, because we was like, hold on, that's crazy. Like all of us, you make her your admin. She and her kicking us out. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's calming the old hoes down, and then she gonna turn around and kick you out the goddamn broke ass family. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't have been in her family anyway. Them motherfuckers ain't nothing but broken.
Okay. Sue got her badge taken too, Precious.
Yep. All over Keith because she was jealous.
And he didn't even give her an invite to the fucking congregation, bitch.
Why she didn't pull up to the thing?
She didn't even get an invite to come to the congregation. So you did all that, and you didn't even get pulled to the congregation. He didn't even say, let me get you an audition, or let me put a family badge on you. So how much do he really fuck with you? Want me to turn the light on? Yep.
Well, he's exposed Petty before. Did she tell you that?
Oops.
No.
Oh, yes. Miss Teresa, I know y'all remember that. Remember when he caught her in the robe? And remember her little daughter was right there in the hallway while she's naked in a goddamn towel doing dirty FaceTimes with Keith Jones. Now, tell me that's a lie. So
I didn't hear that one.
Tell me that's a lie so we can go back in the archives.
Ooh.
But you want to talk about the queen, though. It's about looks when it's about me, though.
Ooh.
Tell me I'm lying. That. Please do.
Oh.
He showed they messages how she was clowning her own baby fathers for that nigga. She ain't never met him yet.
He showed her messages too?
Hell yeah. He put Petty on blast. That's facts, nigga. Oh, not you, Miss Teresa. Thank you, Sunday. Thank y'all.
Oh.
Facts. I ain't got a lot. They got the clips. Queen, hello. Y'all quit acting like Big Bump wasn't my main project a couple months ago.
Oh.
Facts, nigga. He put Petty
he wanted me to get off the app. He prepositioned me to get off the app. He was like, man, you need to just sit your little pretty head back and start getting on that fucking app, this and this and that. He really wanted. I ain't gonna be. I don't know. Maybe it was a front. I don't know. But he was being realistic. When he talked on the phone with me and shit and FaceTime me, he used to always
what
be
I
like,
mean, though? Look at the biased old ladies. Look at this old lady, Chocolate Cherry. She's telling y'all that I'm coming up with all these lies. Meanwhile, you got 5 to 10 motherfuckers telling you that it's facts. You see what I'm saying? So no matter what you say and do, motherfuckers are still gonna go against the grain because they hating on you. As long as you got the receipts and you can back that shit up and dump it, that's why all these hoes is mad. Period. Point blank.
Wow. And I didn't know to say, oh, let me screenshot every single time we talk on the phone. I didn't know that it was going to turn out like this. Oh, let me screenshot we on the phone together. No, but a couple of times we did because he'd be like, damn, screenshot us and put that as your screensaver. And I'd be like, boy, no, I do it, but it wasn't like, oh, but now that I know, that's why he used to type like that. Like when we text, and he'll text me something crazy and I'll be like, what the fuck? And he'll call me and be like, oh, I mean, I just text that real quick. So he knew all along that if some shit went down between me and him, he
put you on blast. You not know how many women he done did that to? And Mr. Reese, you didn't even mention Gia. All them other females he done did that to.
Hold up, who's Gia? Hold up, we got another one?
That he put on blast. Remember he showed a video she was playing with a double-sided dildo up her ass?
Hold up. See, I ain't follow things like that.
I'm lying about that too.
God damn.
Please tell me I'm lying about that too.
And how can I miss somebody that I just seen on Sunday that I just tried to fight? Why would I miss him?
Like I said, Mr. Jones, you got a thing going on.
That's what I'm talking about. Run it up. Because I got that clip as well.
Oh, God. Well,
every time I kept trying to get in the box and I tried to talk to him, they was like, the people in the comments was like, oh, get out the box, dookie booty, or oh, this and this. And I'm just like, y'all so elementary. Like, okay, he said that I doo-dooed up the place. Why nobody said that to me personally? Like, why didn't anybody say nothing like that? Oh, nobody got along with her. She was doing too much. Okay, so if I was doing too much from Friday, why did you let me sleep in a room with you? You could have woke me up Friday night and been like, okay, you was doing too much. Why you in my room? Get the fuck out from then. Why was all of my stuff in there? Why did I sleep with you in the room with you and told you not to motherfucking touch me? But it was, I'll be there for you, that I put my legs on him. Huh?
My bad, go ahead. I was talking to the comments. We with you, baby. But at the end of the day, we already know what it is. We know how Keith get down. As I'm saying, people that know him from the jump, not these people on Bigo, the people that's really been knowing from the jump, they know how he get down. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of, it looked like a lot of people attacking you, but that's just because you in his circumference. You step outside there and you around people that got common sense. You know what I'm saying? That knows how this man gets down and don't make excuses for the shit that he does. You know what I'm saying? And don't have to lie on him because there's receipts out the ass of it. So it's like, girl, shut up. And while we're sounding hurt, just know he don't acknowledge y'all, though. Y'all doing all this hating, and he don't know none of y'all names.
None of them. He said they a check. He said, he'd be like, baby, watch me.
Are you going to get that?
Get on real quick. They like, oh. And I get on his live, and sure enough, he be at boxes and boxes. I'm like, damn, okay.
That's on them. But just keep it real, though. You ain't got a lot to kick it. All y'all hoes was hating on me for what? I don't know y'all ain't did nothing to y'all, but what? Be cool with Keith Jones at first. Come on, let's get here. And I see the pattern just repeating again. You over here questioning this woman when y'all would have probably did way more. Y'all probably would have sucked that nigga's dick before he made it in the goddamn house.
That's what I heard.
Hey, Cherry.
I heard.
Tell me you didn't send him no news, right? You didn't send him no news,
no, and I told him that. I was like,
nah, he would have put that on blast already.
That part.
He would have blasted that already.
Did he doing all the text messages? Show some news you got of me.
Right. Did he ask for news?
He ain't got nothing there, but I got a couple of them from you, and he was like, "Oh, they news you got off the internet." Okay, so they're in my text messages, but all right.
Well, Double Dutch, you can any of y'all can clearly send the receipt, and you can come up here. I mean, clearly send the request and come up here and show the receipts on what you got, what the receipt queen did to you that don't involve Keith Jones. I bet you won't though, and I bet
Hold up. What happened, Double Dutch? We need to cross this path.
Just all these people nut riding, talking about I'm lying. Then show me I'm lying. Come up here and show the proof on why you so angry at me and what I did to you that don't involve this man that you ain't never met. I bet you won't.
Now she said, I believe you. That's a female underneath the Double Dutch?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, bro, like, no, I was like, what?
She said, no, I like you.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Come on. You ready for me to come out? My baby ready for me.
Well, my bad, double dutch. Anybody else?
I'm gonna let you go, Trey, so you gonna spend time with your fans because I do hear them in the background.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I thank you for coming.
I'm about to go out there.
All right.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, there go Nunu now.
There go Nunu.
Hey, Nunu.
They go. Let her up. Hold up. Get down. Precious. Get down. They go Nunu.
Hold on, I'm getting down. Hold on. Damn, I can't get down. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm gonna take it down. Nunu, you wanna come on up?
What's going on? What did you get? No.
I don't got nothing to say. I don't get on live. I don't do the mess. So, yeah, Miss Teresa.
You say you ain't got nothing to say?
I said that ain't my situation. That's between him and her.
Okay, but I clearly heard you saying that my daughter should have been dug in the floor. As a woman,
he should have. And wasn't you just running around Beagle last week, laughing about my situation, saying how he's a sweet? Yes, you was. Yes, you was. Saying how he was a sweet person, and you don't believe all this, and you don't believe all that. So since that happened to you, I don't care, and I'm laughing, and your daughter's face should have been in the fucking mud, like I said.
And that's why you're immature. You're immature, and you don't know better.
You got done how you got done. So it don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Storyline.
It don't matter. It don't matter. No, that's not what you did. That's not what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did. No, you're old and dumb. You're old and dumb. You seen what was going on with me. You seen what was going on with me.
Hold up. Sharon, hold on for a second. Nunu, can I ask you a question?
I asked him.
She can't. Nunu, can I ask you a question? When is the baby due?
I'm not getting into all that, but she was just a week ago. Laughing on live. Can I talk? Because we both can't.
Okay, so
we both can't talk at the same time. I'm gonna tell you from my own mouth. We can't talk at the same time.
I never said anything negative about you except for telling him to tell you to stop having your people block me. That's what I said. So if
I don't even know you to have my people block me, but you have been coming to my live to check in on me, and I didn't know nothing about you. I didn't know nothing about you. I didn't know nothing.
Your live in a fake page. I came under my name because I wanted to hear what you had to say.
I don't know you. I don't know you.
Can I say something to you, Nunu? Listen to me real quick, okay? As an older woman, as mother of girls, and I'm gonna say this, y'all might not like what I'm saying, but Keith done did both of y'all dirty. And right now he got y'all arguing with each other, and neither one of y'all know each other. So, as an adult woman, Nunu and Cherry, y'all both need to sit back and realize, was it worth getting involved with this man that got y'all arguing with each other right now? Understand?
That's the thing about it, because I don't know.
I couldn't hear y'all. My bad. I got a phone call.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat myself. Right now, Keith got you, Nunu, and Cherry arguing at each other, right? Am I correct? Because
me and her don't have each other arguing.
Let me finish, okay? Because I don't disrespect you. Don't come here disrespecting me, okay? I watch you from the window. That's what I watch you from the window. I don't go in people's rooms because of certain stuff that I see in people's rooms, okay? The congregation, we done had it toe to toe. You best believe that. Me, my old self, y'all call me old, bitch, I'm gonna stump y'all congregation ass women in y'all throats. Understand that? Okay? Keith, what I see of him is a player. You understand that? And whatever woman he can get on that record to spin, he gonna get it. And y'all two got caught on that record. All right? He the needle and y'all the record. Y'all got caught and y'all steady spinning today. Y'all in his web. And if you're pregnant by this man, Nunu, like you say you are, you got a long time to deal with him. And I do mean a damn long time to deal with this man. So, you better prepare yourself for other women that's going to come along. Getting in your relationship is not maybe boyfriend, whatever y'all you and Keith got. It's still a relationship. What you got going on with Keith Jones? Are you prepared to have other women come along behind you?
Can I say something really quick?
Go ahead.
I don't care who Keith talked to. Keith is grown. Keith could deal with whoever he wants. I never had an issue with Cherry. She started snooping around my page, doing all the extras, and she didn't care.
Let her finish, Cherry, okay?
snooping around my page. I never knew who you was, never cared to know who you was. You was laughing about the situation, saying I was lying, and that's why you got what you got. Now, I don't care about you meeting up with Keith. That's none of my business. Y'all could do whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all could talk. I don't. Keith probably talk to a million people on Beagle. That's not my business. I don't get in his business, and I don't care. What I said was you don't spit on people, and if someone would have spit on me, I would have did more than what he did. Those were my exact words. You the one who went around, was all happy and excited about being in the cookout and running around telling everybody about how you was talking to him and all this shit. That's
but you don't know me though. But you never knew about me. So how did you know all that?
But you seen what me and him was going through before, prior to that. So if you went out there and you dealt with him after that, whatever you got is your own business. Like I said, period.
Okay. So you're saying that you didn't know me and you didn't know of me. The cookout was way beforehand. So if you didn't know of me or about me, how did you know that I was?
I said that's around the time you start snooping on my page.
I wasn't snooping. I was coming to your room with my name. Snooping is when a bitch window.
Okay, what you come to my room for? You don't know me.
I came to your room because I asked Keith what he had going on with you. Because
why did it matter? Are you his girlfriend?
Because I was talking to him. Anybody, it don't matter.
Everybody talk to Keith. That wasn't your place for you to come and ask me nothing.
I'm not gonna feel played if he's talking to you and y'all got a relationship going. Of course, I couldn't come to you as a woman.
That's your problem. You were too worried about what Keith was doing and where his dick was going.
Room to hear what you had to say, and you was not saying You was not saying anything that was worth my while. Now, when you used to come,
because why do I have to get on live? See, me and you are different. I'm not getting on live and bashing somebody that I wouldn't met up with. Okay, if Keith want to get drunk and do whatever he want to do, you get on here and you want to talk about it, but I'm not giving people a storyline. That's what you do.
Somebody tell me where I bashed Keith at.
You said what?
Can somebody please tell me where I bashed Keith at?
Cherry, we seen all the messages.
Where did I bash
And at the end of the day,
well, Nuna, hold on for a second. We did not see all the messages. The reason why I'm telling y'all we didn't see all the messages, because y'all got to watch Keith. Keith is a player from the Amalea, and I'm going to say that, okay? Keith showed y'all what he wanted y'all to see. He only showed y'all part of the messages. You got to go out, when y'all watching a live, come from not inside, come outside the window. When you watch from outside the window, you're going to see a whole lot. And Brother Man slid that phone back and forth so you to see part of it. The reason why I say that, because I got the messages, and he didn't show that whole phone.
At the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. Are you Keith's girlfriend? Was y'all in the official relationship? Why do you care what he's doing?
I just said, look,
it don't matter. It was not your place for you to come to my page to ask or see nothing about me. That's what I'm saying. Okay, this is the app.
We all socialize on the app. I can go on anybody's page.
When I found out about you and I seen your pictures and seen how your wig looked, I did not come back to your page after that.
And that's you went on your page and talked about it. I went on your page and talked about it. And you knew that I was in your room, and that's why you talked about it while I was in your room. Because I'm not going to argue with you back and forth.
I'm not going to argue with you either because this conversation is over. Like I said,
yes, goodbye.
That's what you get, and that's exactly what your daughter.
You are dismissed. Goodbye.
Can I hold up? Because like I said, nobody deserved that at all. And like I said, I don't agree with what you just said, Nunu. Like I said, I watch you sometimes, but nobody deserves, male or female, deserve that at the end of the day. Because Nunu, you gotta realize you can't really have a child yourself. Now, suppose somebody come and do that to your child. You don't want that nobody putting their hands on your child at all. So you can't say her daughter deserved that. You can say that, but you shouldn't be saying that.
She's been saying that and say, oh, he should have dug her face, holding her cheek. And come on, as a woman, if I would have said something negative on my platform, I would have been like, you know what? Her daughter was disrespectful by spitting on him. But at the end of the day, like, he's a grown man. What did he do or say to her daughter to make him spit on her? And why did he feel like he needed to chase a 18-year-old down and throw her to the ground?
And not only this, now listen to this, y'all, okay? Because, like I said, I've been watching, keeping up with the story of Mr. Keith Jones. He dogged Nunu out on this very same app as well.
Very much
Whether she missed that or not, He done dogged you out too,
She be in the room with him. He used to tell me, if that bitch come in my room, I'ma let her have it. And I was like, but why? He was like, because she keep coming in here gifting me these big ass gifts. Her stupid ass can't even afford it. And you know what I would tell him? Don't do that. Don't talk about her like that, because you told me that you had sex with her. Yes, you had sex with her, but you amped the story up with the additional little lies and shit for a storyline. Don't do that. I was taken up for her as a woman. But obviously, she's still young. She don't know no better. It's nothing we could do about that.
Because Keith even said on his live that he had her blocked. He said he had Nunu blocked. Okay. Can I ask y'all a question? How old is Keith?
40. 40.
40. How old is Nunu?
We rounding it up, Cherry. We don't do individual numbers here.
How old is Nunu?
21.
I don't know.
What did you just say?
21.
She who?
She's very young.
She's 21?
She's 20, 21.
Shut your mouth up, close the door.
I don't even think she's 21 yet, is she?
Yeah, he said that she's not pregnant. He was like, he did fuck her. He did fuck her raw. He fucked her 7 times, made him suck his dick. And I was like, but why would you do that? He was like, because she came here on an $80 fucking flight. I gave her $80 cash. And I think that's what his problem is, because he's told me so much of this information and shit like that.
Girl,
he felt like I was going to try to expose him.
She showed it and everything. How did you know that?
Wow.
He showed the messages and all that. Talking about she begged for the money back on the ticket and everything. I mean, I ain't got no problem with her or nothing. I just, I'm the receipt queen. I just get the receipts. And at the end of the day, Bump can't never show no messages between us, no hookups, no claim, none of that shit. So I don't even know why they kept her.
Okay, now I'm going to get even more vested. Nunu, I don't know where you went to, okay? You should have did a no-no. You flew to Keith to get your nana done, and you got to complain about Cherry, 18-year-old daughter, going to dysfunction here?
Yeah, I think she's only like 1 year older than her daughter.
But she flew out. And I heard she stayed with her grandma. They just said it in the comments. She stayed with her granny. So what difference did it make?
I mean, not being able to get penis in your own city, to have to be catch the flights and you so beautiful, or you so bomb. Like, I could never ever do that for no man or no penis. I mean, there's plenty of dudes in Texas. I'm a popular woman.
The thing, like, I'm not knocking her. Like, I felt like she was young. She didn't know no better, whatever. I wanted to hear what she was saying on her platform, because he was saying so much shit about her. I wanted to hear what the young lady had to say for herself. And on her platform, she was going in for him, and he was dogging her.
I know.
So I was like, you know what? I don't need to come here for this. You feel me?
That was sad, because I saw that, so I can't even lie about that. She was. And then
you got
the other day,
you got an $80 flight, some noodles and some hot chips, and I got 2 bands off the rip. So, bitch, we are not the same. We are definitely not the fucking same. And he didn't fuck me. And
the thing is, though,
fuck me.
You ladies in the congregation are keeping everything on a tight rope. If y'all would start opening it up, I guarantee it's more ladies out here that keep them trying to get with in the congregation. That's why y'all call the church and it's open, let the steeple come down. Bitch, y'all in the batter too much with that cake.
That when he's doing his break dancing, his B2K Chippendales break dancing, you know what I'm saying? He's daddy. They taking off their panties. But any other time he talking about me, Ashley, he nephewed in.
He dogged all y'all, period. Shaking my head. He didn't dog me.
He ain't never dogged me.
He talked about my ass and said that my ass was stank.
I can handle Keith Jones on my own. Everybody knows that. He said my booty was stank. I can definitely back
and he lied. It's probably because he fucked KOB in the ass is what really had the house stank. Because I think he gay, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Good God of mercy. Yikes.
That's what I think really happened. I think KOB got fucked in the ass, and that's what happened. That's why the house was stank, to be honest. Since they want to be messy, and KLB want to say, because I changed 5 times. And what's wrong with changing?
Okay, Jazzy, just be real. Did you think that was kind of a little bit strange that all those
I did say that
was circling around him like he's a Greek god, like he's an emperor? Like, don't you think that was kind of weird that those men were just male groupies like that?
I thought it was very weird for KLB to call and talk about his fucking phone. No, his wallet being missing. Bitch, you came here with no wallet. So I don't understand how your wallet got missing.
Yeah, Demo definitely felt the way about that.
Then he said that his he said that his tablet got stolen and his AirPods. All that stuff got stolen and got found back, except for his wallet that he never came with. But okay, I guess.
Storyline.
It's
Lee, how you gonna tell Precious to shut up and get a job? You in here too. Don't make me kick your ass the fuck out.
That's why I'm driving a foreign car, bitch, and I'm busting those thousands. Nigga.
Who are you anyway?
Oh, look.
Yeah, you just.
I went on Keith's live that night. I went on Keith's live the night that, you know, we was talking shit on the messages. I didn't know that he had.
Oh, now you call me a frog, bitch. Now your ass going the fuck out. See, I muted you down. Bitch, get the fuck out and don't come back. Y'all damn well. Y'all come for me, I'm gonna get on the other side.
Don't even come in here. That's the congregation on their fake page. That's the EBT squad, the Child Killer Squad on their fake page.
Or either that's what you call them.
At least we come in here because
our favorite person. You know who our favorite person is?
Talking about Arsenio Hall. Girl, please. You see what I mean? I can see my motherfucking cleft phone, and you over here talking about Arsenio Hall. You see what I'm saying? See how mad them old bitches be, girl? What's up you talking about? Talking about your body, but them bitches need to be front line in the center at the doctor, okay? Or Mango, yeah, Mango too. I forgot about Mango.
I didn't know he had nothing going on with Petty. That was news to me.
Yeah, that was cold, but that was just jealousy. You gotta understand that nobody even understood why you was even in her squad anyway. Like real talk, everybody was like, Petty squad, like, bitch, you not know Petty is broke as fuck and a slide like a motherfucker too? And
she was trying to get rid of the Petty squad she was trying to get rid of the Petty squad the last month, and she was like, we not gifting her enough. She's not climbing up the leaderboards, this and this and that. And I was just like, okay.
But she don't even get views. Nigga, Petty don't even get over 300 views.
She was like, you know, she's not feeling appreciated. Me and her, Sin is the co-founder. Me and her got into it.
And you notice that 1932 pickup truck she was driving? Like, why would you want to follow somebody driving old-ass cars like that? No money, never get their hair done. Them nails is busting, though, but it's wrapped around a goddamn ancient-ass steering wheel. You finger deal me. So I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you too above that to be doing. Girl, she need to be following you.
That's the thing. Like, I never had a problem with Petty. Whatever she had going on, she didn't have to drag me into it. And I mean, if we're supposed to have been family, MBM, Petty Squad, and the congregation, if we're supposed to be family, if we had a problem inside the family, why kick me out? So you outcasted me for this nigga that's not even a part of your squad.
And then you don't even know that he did her way worse than he could ever do you, and that's on wax.
I never knew that.
And on top of that, her roaches was fucking all on her kitchen counting her goddamn green beans, but she trying to tell you something. How about that? Oh, that's a lot too. Oh, that's a lot too, y'all. Betty didn't have roaches fucking on her green beans. Oh man.
Oh, I didn't know about that either.
Stop playing with me. Like, bitches like that can never put me in my place. You too filthy.
See, I didn't know that. I know people talk about
y'all gotta research who you follow. At least everybody in my family know what I come with. They know what I got, what I'm bringing. They know the sauce I deliver. And I love and respect all of them for not switching up on me, not niggas joining my family, not taking my badge down because of the hate. I love that, and I respect the fuck out of them, each and one individually for that. And that's why ain't nobody ever left my family.
Yeah, she got motherfuckers leaving left and right and all type of shit. And I lost respect for her because I heard that she said that my baby face should have been dug in the floor. Like, you got an 18-year-old. If your 18-year-old would have came to you and told you a 40-year-old man or 38-year-old man ran behind her and pushed her down because she spit on her for calling you a bitch and calling her a bitch and a hoe, right, you would have been motherfucking mad because I told him. I told him, and I said this like I said it. He knows that in Miami, I'm a motherfucking boss bitch. Bring your ass to Miami. You threaten everybody on this damn app to come where you at. But
no, he only does that with people that he know he can come there to. If he was really going to do that with me, he would try it with me. He didn't even make a peep out here in my city. He told motherfuckers that he's not coming to Miami because I'm not finna get him. I'm not going to set him up. He only do that to people he know he can do that to. Trust and believe.
He can't do it here. And
without them old bitches backing him up and putting on the pressure, that's why they think they can do that. So don't let them do you like that. They ain't nobody. They just jealous. Because if any of them could make it there, they would have been there.
Listen, I told him to his face last night on the panel. I said, bitch, you bring your fuck ass to Miami, hoe. I said, you just like a hoe that I'll slap down in the middle of the motherfucking streets. I said, bitch, you bring your ass to Miami, hoe, you ain't gonna leave out of here. You might not leave.
Yeah, because like grown or not, I can't even sit here and say if I see I can't sit here and just watch somebody call my mama bitch after hoe after hoe.
Correct. And online.
You can't sit here and dictate a spit. Because let it been John Wayne, let it been me. Nigga, none of y'all would have gave a fuck. Y'all only care because it's Keith. Like, stop. Correct. You only care because it's him. And how we know that to be true is because none of y'all had a problem with him cussing out and talking about killing his own fucking mother.
He said he's going to kill his mom.
Kill her. And his brother. And his cousin should have died on that motorcycle. But see, they don't have a problem with that. But they talking about your daughter spitting on him because she was defending you. You see the you see the shit? You see the shit I'm talking about? But let it been anybody else, none of these people would give a damn. And that's on wax. It's only because it's that bumpy nigga that they envision that they want to fuck on.
And people don't know the fucking truth. They just going by what the fuck they know. And like I said, I was really like cool with this motherfucker. Now, off the app, he's cool as fuck. Like me and him being on FaceTime and shit. I thought like,
he used to be cool in the beginning before his ego started tripping on him. He turned to somebody else, and it just started going through a downward spiral, on and on and on.
He can't stay off of live. He need live to live. Like if he don't have, if motherfucking this app logged him out, I don't know what the fuck he'll do.
Man, when he went to Florida with no business, no reason, just walking the beach, talking to strange motherfuckers, that's how you know the nigga do shit for life. Like, driving to Chicago to beat up on gay dudes and don't even touch the South Side, stop it.
That's what I said. I said, bitch, you on here rapping with me. I never seen you fought a nigga yet or got into it with a nigga like that.
That's the point. Not even them old biddies that's typing. Nobody has seen that nigga have a real fight with a nigga under the age of 40. Now tell me I'm lying on that, Bumpergation. Show me.